There we go. I'm just gonna skip the intro.
Everybody hydrate.
Hydrate and a stretch. Oh, I'm hydrating extra today because Hi, YouTube. I'm loopy today. I got 5 vials of blood drawn. Because, I'm getting my hormones tested and all sorts of other stuff.
Ooh, are we at that stage?
What?
Sorry, are we at that stage?
What stage?
With you getting your hormones tested and things like that. We're moving on to the next bit.
What do you mean?
Of your journey?
Kinda? Well, no. I've been on... I've been open about this. I've been on HRT for...
Yeah.
years.
You have to get it tested regularly.
Yeah. And...
I get my blood drawn every 3 months, for example.
Yeah. It depends on, like, the doctor and all that. I get mine done, every year now because I've been on it for so long. And, next week I'm going to be talking to my doctor about, hey, can we get me on progesterone finally? I know I'm your first trans patient and all that, but I have many trans friends who swear by progesterone. I have many, trans friends who say it's great, and they've been on it since they began their journey. And I have this actual licensed fucking medical document that says, hey, it promotes breast growth. Put me on it, please.
Forgive my own ignorance, but just because I enjoy learning, and this is a very important thing in a lot of my friends' lives, is that a more well-known drug? Is it more effective, or is
It's one of the basic drugs that many trans people get on.
It's a hormone that is more effective at specifically promoting breast growth and also making you sleep better.
Yeah, and that's... I have been having trouble sleeping lately, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, doc, can we, please... Like, I should be able to just say, hey, I'm asking politely, please, can we do this? Or do I have to make a stink about this? You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully you won't have to make a stink. I hope it works out.
Same! Fucking same!
The gremlin being a gremlin. But we only need 1 file. Why'd you draw 5? Dr. Acula. Well, listen.
Ah, Dr. Acula, thank you. Alright, we're actually set on all of our shopping right now. I really don't want to buy any of the HP or tread defense things. So we could just save up our money.
Hey, Doc Vivi.
Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful that nothing bad happened last time we all met up?
Come back and...
Isara!
For those of you who are just... I was going to do a sensible recap, and then Resident Gremlin comes in again with, Doc, can I please get the Titan Biggening Serum? Can I get the Inbubenprofen?
I still feel upset about Isara.
For those of us that hadn't been here at the end of last time, we had been given the Storm the Beaches mission, where we only managed to get through thanks to Isara's invention of sort of phosphorus gas, basically. I believe that's correct, isn't it, Doc Vivi?
Yeah, pretty much. If it's smoke and it's this early, it's white phosphorus.
Yeah. And we managed to get through, and we were starting to get a lot of connections. The team was coming together really strongly. We had pushed the Imperial Army out of the area around the capital. We'd gotten rid of a lot of their stuff, and as we were there going, yes, we can win, soldiers shot and killed Isara, our sister.
Rip.
And it was no good.
Heart-wrenching! It was heart-wrenching!
And now we are going back to our hometown, sans our sister.
You know, this is why militaries usually don't let siblings serve together.
Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
We lost one of our fucking mascots! How do you think our morale is?
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain. Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. I can't believe she's really gone.
Honestly, kind of a real reaction considering... Like, he seems stoic, stone-faced in all this, but when you've lost someone this close to you, sometimes the realization doesn't set in until the absolute worst time, and it could be just at a random moment where you're just like, they're gone, they're not coming back, and oh god, like you could be fine, you could seem like you're doing fine for hours, for days, for weeks, and then all of a sudden just you break down.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, that happened with, real talk, that happened with my grandfather. I was
Nevertheless,
very, very close to him,
You have
but people were
I
getting
sent
worried
in a
because I was
request to
showing
General Dane
no
to allow
emotion
this and
up until
receive
the
full
funeral, in
clearance.
which case I was on the floor. I couldn't
The
handle
Galleon
it.
militia's next task
Mhm.
is to liberate
Um,
a small border town called Brule.
Oh, you're sending us back to Brule, huh?
The
Ellen
regiment
Frostbite,
will
hello.
surround the area
Hi,
while your
Ellen.
squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I'm taking temporary personal leave, but I wish you the best of luck out there.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
I'll do the best I can, Welkin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's our engineering
Please.
buddy.
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
That makes so much sense for Kreese to do it.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off. I'm still nowhere
It's also
near
very
as skilled
weird
as
that the
she
tank
was,
is
but
apparently
I'll do my
operated by
very
2
best.
people.
Thank you,
I
Kreese.
still operate on like anime logic.
I know.
That concludes our
Oh,
meeting. I look
I'm
forward to good
I'm
news
so
from
used to
Brule.
Where's the
suspending-
gunner and loader? We don't have auto loaders yet.
about that.
I mean,
I don't know.
has Bob arrived?
So it looks like we have one battle map here, and it's a straight line, and we're gonna have to deal with it. I do want to try and do those elite missions again, but holy fucking shit, that Lancer mission.
Celtic, I haven't
Thousands
played the
lost,
game in years,
and
but this
Gregor
might
with
be
it,
where we've gotten
in a
up to.
warrior's death.
Well, here's the rest of the story for you.
What comes next, Maximilian? Things aren't looking very good these days.
Oh yeah, we took out one of their generals.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories.
Highly trained military
Most
hamsters,
of
that's how the
Gallia
guns
with
work.
them.
Exactly.
the
Their
tanking.
struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Guys, I know like a couple
Meaning
countries
we reconcentrate our forces.
experimented with having the tank commander also be the
Yes.
gunner, which was largely concluded to be a bad idea.
Oh, let me
But,
adjust the volume a
but
little
this
bit.
is World War II. You need a loader. You need to load the gun by hand.
This is oh no wait, it's at max volume. This isn't technically World War II. It's kind of like its own fantasy world setting, but the
I know
analog
it's World
is
War
there.
II / World War One. Yeah.
I mean,
Silvaria.
given it's Woken,
The time has come
trained
to show
hamsters
these
might not
wolves your
actually be
power.
too far off.
World War 1.5.
Also,
By my Valkyrian
it's,
blood, I swear the Gallian
you
forces
know,
will bow
given this
before you.
game, that might be where it's like, no, we've got 12-year-olds on the battlefield.
Oh,
but
fuck,
our
I have to fight the
10-year-olds,
witch
they're
again.
too young. Our 10-year-olds are too young. Put them in the tanks.
She's gonna laser lance me to fucking death.
I believe it.
Yes, she is.
They won't last
So
long
last time we
once
fought
you
her,
get
Vivi,
serious.
she was able to parry a tank round and shoot Gatling lasers at us because she's
And
magic.
that's good news for me in the prospect
Okay,
for fear
Because-
Resident,
Absolutely
one, I want to
chicken.
point out. You point out that the tank is from the settings World War One. I want to point out in real life, World War One tanks had
Once
like
we
10
conquer
crew
Gallia,
members.
you shall have
Like 10 to
independence
12.
for your
It was
homeland again.
crazy.
Well, this guy's tank probably has
Um,
like 50. If you've seen the Batamus.
But until then,
Actually, I'll show you the
you
Batamus in the
have
glossary.
no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I'm well aware, Your Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine. But Maximilian, You will be victorious. It's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
Okay, Jaeger. Tab select. Glossary. The Batimus. Hold on. Let's see. Where's Edelweiss in here?
In World War I and World War and the Interwar period, they did experiment with like very large tanks that had very large crews. Those experiments were mostly failures.
Oh, yeah. The Edelweiss isn't actually in here. That's the Echius. So this is essentially the size of a tank. This fits in a garage, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Batimus is the size of a fucking house. It is a mobile house.
Yeah, it was twice the length of it was twice and a half, I think, the length of the tank we were using at the time.
It has 1,200 horsepower. Jesus fucking Christ, this thing is a beast.
Hour.
And that episode was titled 5'11" tank versus 6-foot tank.
Yep.
I am a child when it comes to these jokes. People have to fucking remember this. I am an idiot.
It was David versus Tank.
We're back. Back to where it all started.
Are we gonna find our witch finally? I mean, I know it can't be Asara now.
It's been 5 months since we left Brule.
Only 5 months.
Whoever the Valkyria on Squad 7 is, it has to be one of the main characters, or we get another new recruit. But we're already
Oh, I
past
didn't
the
realize
halfway
you
point.
never played this game.
Oh no, I've never
And
touched it.
chat, no spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I've only played up to
I
episode
will.
5 before.
Now,
I am pointing a finger at all of
one
you, chat.
us is
No
back to
spoilers.
make this home again.
A gelatinous finger.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Brule. She wanted us to remember why we're
Also,
fighting.
the more I think about it,
And
the
help
less
us get
sense the
past
like
Isara's
force
power.
organization of the Gallian militia makes in general.
Spoiler, the Valkyria is... squeezes.
For right now,
We just gotta keep moving
let's
forward.
take back Isara's home.
Yes, spoilers will get hit with my sort of almond-flavored hands.
Alright.
Back again. I had to return one more time.
To the advanced architecture of the past.
But the area we saw last time, no matter what I try, the door won't open anymore.
The door opened when Alicia touched it, though.
What was written on
Yes,
the
it did.
walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering.
Is Alicia the Valkyrie? Valkyria.
Again,
Do you want me to answer that question?
No.
I don't think you do.
No, no, no.
behind the truth
Welcome,
from
Sister
all
Valkyria. Is this kind of like a latent bloodline thing? I'm like if I know my anime storylines,
on the walls.
this could be
Well,
a
we
latent
know
bloodline
that-
thing.
For the Valkyrie.
We know
However,
that one person in our nation definitely has that bloodline, and that's the princess.
well, yeah, but you know, she's off wearing that god awful fashion.
Maximilian.
Yeah, but it's not going to be. It wouldn't necessarily be the first anime-based thing where the princess went out and did a thing.
This is also true. This is also true.
Wait. The door was closed when we first arrived.
Valdio? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Valdio?
Then wait. The one who opened it was...
The Spanish guitar starts playing aggressively.
Yeah, he needs a Spanish guitar. I say this every week.
Whenever I think of him, I think of the El Dorado scene where the blonde dude is like just playing the lute or whatever the mandolin, whatever that was, aggressively.
It's Miguel and Faldio. Dilling.
Chances of her. There's no other explanation. What should I do?
I'm
Out
taking
here,
personal
out here
leave, but I'm
playing
gonna go in my military uniform.
Claudio out here.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that's
we don't have the
actually
budget
kind
to
of-
give him a casual clothes model.
But we have a budget. For,
We have-
we have a budget for a beach episode.
We
Yeah.
paid for that beach episode. It was 50,000 of the local currency.
The enemy is entrenched in a defensive formation throughout Central Brule and the Windmill Plaza. Okay.
If I remember rightly from when we were here last time, where you're starting from should have a sniper tower right next to it. Also, Senpai, the reason it's almond, not blueberry, is that cyanide tastes like almonds when you eat it. Not that you should. You should not do that.
Yeah, be careful of sniper fire. Wonderful. It's wonderful. We got to watch out for this sniper fire. Oh, guys, we got to watch out for this sniper fire.
Yeah, Ted can handle it. It'll be fine.
He's Ted. He's the tediest of them all. He's going to go kill them.
But I don't know if we know that it's Ted.
I think it might be Ted. Because he's Ted.
It's Ted. Ted is the Valkyria.
God damn it. Hi, Avaris. Let's see, we should send in one
You know,
more
I had an
person.
idle thought before this stream, Index. You know, it'd be a really funny opportunity to talk about hard sci-fi stuff in general.
Yeah?
If you were to stream fucking Terra Invicta.
What is that?
Oh, have you never heard of that?
No.
Please do tell.
It is a hard sci-fi grand strategy game where you are, like, protecting the Earth from an alien invasion.
Oh
Like,
my
you're like a
fucking god,
secret
Avaris.
society formed to oppose an alien invasion of Earth. And
Avaris
it's
timed
very
that.
heavily based on, like, real-world science and stuff, and it's cool.
Avaris timed that sound alert perfectly, by the way. It's a hard sci-fi about an alien invasion. X-Files theme starts.
7, move out!
I fucking love you guys so much. You guys are fucking dorks.
No, but I think
Okay,
you'd
as
like
for-
it, Paige.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to,
As-
like, hop in on that and give you advice and stuff and talk about the science.
Sorry, but I'm a little scared.
That would be very, very cool. Though, as Kreese is now our tank driver rather than our R&D, I say we get Celtic because they've got a good idea. Because they're on it with the R&Ding for the tank-sized sunglasses for the beach episode.
Kreese, combat is always a scary
Let's
thing.
do this.
I don't think anyone should ever forget that.
You know what the music of the battles always kind of reminds me of? Even though these are two different game companies. Final Fantasy Tactics.
Mm-hmm.
It has that
I feel
same
like getting used
fanfare.
to the horror of war means
Speaking of, I
Yes.
should really play
Like-
those games again.
I was sort of commenting on this earlier, but, like, I was remarking previously about
Yes,
how
sir.
it's ahistorical to have snipers at this level of resolution and ahistorical to have engineers. But in general, the Force organization here makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Holy
It is entirely
fuckarola.
vibes-based Force organization.
Anti-tank cannon, anti-tank cannon.
Oh,
Anti-tank
damn.
cannon. Oh, by the way, I found the elite already. We don't have to worry about that. They're in
Oh,
the
good.
tank.
That's not so good.
Yeah.
The hunt begins.
Time for our great hunter. Let's see. Let's make sure you're hit.
Why have they got the GSR? I thought we gave them that really ridiculously powerful rifle.
No, we gave
Oh.
that to Catherine.
Oh yes, we gave that because she needs the range, not the power.
Target
Yeah.
sighted.
Marina is the one that's gonna be going all over the place and like getting our pot shots with a sniper.
Speaking of,
You're crouched. I can't take you out.
It still cracks me up that, like, the sniper rifle has a bunch of features, the M1 Garand, that are because it's gas operated, but is also bolt action. Like, it just has a gas tube for no reason.
Sweet
Making
dreams.
sure that these guys get some closed casket funerals.
Another funny
I
thing is
think
how in
that-
video games, sniper rifles always do more damage than normal guns when, like, In real life, a sniper rifle is it's literally just designed for range and accuracy.
Huh.
Like a bullet kills someone no matter what, so...
I think it's just very good sort of mechanical shorthand of they've hit the, we've hit them in the head.
It's obvious. Well, it's obviously because of
Skip it about that up.
video game balance, right? Because it shoots less, it's got to do more damage and not just be more accurate. And also, video games rarely have you use sniper rifles at the ranges they're actually meant for.
All right, Dallas.
Yeah, but
our lovely lesbian.
In fact, have everything else be artificially short-ranged.
Just ew, boys.
You surrounded our, canon lesbian with guys. What did you think was going to happen?
Shut up. She's fine. She's fine. I gotta use her a second time. And we'll move the shamrock
Yeah,
up
you might
next
as well
round.
run her over to Maria to reload her ammo.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I found one.
Check for snipers firing from the buildings.
Sneaky do. We'll move the shamrock up next turn once we can move up other people. Because right now, I want to make sure that I move groups up together.
Been waiting here.
Good
Like
idea.
our veggie maniac.
And also the fact that you're like a squad, but you have like somewhere in the middle between like a squad of guys and a fucking platoon of guys. Which like on
got
some
two
level I
of
guess
these.
makes sense because the Imperial Japanese Army,
There's
which
two
is
of these?
probably a lot of Japanese people's reference for World War II force organizations, it like had very large squads. But they weren't this large.
Yeah. Wait, are there two aces on this map?
Yes. Sorry to interrupt. There was two because we saw a. There was the tank, and then there was something the man-hater.
Oh.
Also, to be clear, I'm not criticizing the game for this. I'm just using this as an excuse to yap about my World War II autism.
No, understandable. Ran Grisar. Skip it about that up.
You launched that at the tank. Oh no, you didn't. Okay.
I launched that at the corpse.
I have the kind of World War II autism that doesn't make you politically suspect.
Oh, I love you, BB. Have I mentioned
You know
that
exactly
before?
what I'm talking about, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
thank
we
you.
do.
Love you too.
Have I mentioned that before? You're fucking wonderful. Guys, it's Ted!
Ted.
Because even
Ted's got
from
a
the
fan in
beginning, I
chat.
was never particularly interested in the the Wehrmacht and stuff.
Ted has a fan in Resident Gremlin.
I love playing to a full house.
All my like nerd knowledge is fucking American and Soviet
Hey, ladies. Nice spot, huh?
stuff.
I'm gonna leave Ted right
Which is
here.
why I get which is part of why I get so mad when I see like the Red Army reduced to Asiatic hordes in media, because not only is it like kind of offensive, it's also like erases all the things that were actually cool about the Red Army.
Huh. Also, we're gonna hide out in all the bushes.
I got it.
Edie! Go do the
Like
thing!
the very heavy reliance on snipers and assault tactics with submachine guns.
Go run up and immediately duck down.
In their general doctrinal emphasis on defeat in detail.
Huh.
Okay.
At least we're gonna move you up to these sandbags, because you guys are gonna siege the... That's not part of the map.
Watch your surroundings.
Yeah, no, that's not part of the map.
And like close integration with partisan forces.
Make it. Oh, just short.
She'll be fine. Wow, these things have a lot of fall off. Or that thing just has a lot of defense.
It's a named tank. It has a lot of defense.
We'll move the Shamrock up next turn after we clear out those landmines and move more units up.
Yeah, I love the Night Witches.
Requesting reinforcement. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking sniper. Ow!
I still think one of the like most interesting. So the Russians also very heavily emphasized artillery.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh!
And one of the more interesting things were the Russian divisional guns, which are versatile guns that can do both anti-tank and anti-personnel fire. That were integrated at a relatively low level in formations. That's why they're called divisional guns.
Sorry to interrupt, Vivi. I think we may need to ask for reinforcements for another sniper.
Damn.
There's 3 elites on this map.
Holy shit.
No! Damn it! She'll be fine.
No!
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about designated marksman rifles last time is that in a lot of armies, the sniper rifle and designated marksman rifle are like different variants of the same gun.
We'll have to tiz him later. I have to panic now.
Okay.
I think we need... Okay, I've got an idea.
Well, I have to have Marina take out some snipers right fucking now.
Yes. Have a step back, pick up Dallas, step back forward, take out some snipers.
No, we're taking out snipers first.
Or what? Yep, whatever works, whatever works.
Fuck you.
Sweet dreams.
Man down, every...
But don't quit. Because, yeah, it would have reduced your movement rate. Then.
We save Dallas.
You've got to stay strong.
Holy shit, those snipers are strong. We were crouched and they were still dealing that much fucking damage.
Damn.
I think they saw us cheese some of those challenges with that ridiculous gun Alicia has.
They can eat my ass. How about that?
The Imperials, they might actually have it with burger sauce.
Sweet
They're
dreams.
just watching the body undulate out of the fucking tower.
It's easier alone.
Yeah, I know you're a lone wolf. Shut the fuck up. You're not firing anymore this turn. We need to take out the tank now. We need to take out the tank this turn. And then,
Here we go.
Careful,
call
man.
it an engineer. Yeah, I'm not moving up. Trust on that.
I trust.
Oh.
Wait, is that anti-armor round a fucking APDS?
I do not know. I know
It
nothing.
looks like an APDS.
I know absolutely dick all. I know dick all about nothing here. Let's call in a second Lancer, or we could try and capture this, then call in someone. Because having a lease is okay.
Okay.
That's like late World War II tank round.
Medic.
I mean,
Like only started coming into use near the end of the war.
to be fair,
Hurry up! Hurry!
I fucking love the medics. Just like, hey!
Okay, so explanation. APDS is armor-piercing discarding sabot. It is a sub-caliber dart. Like, as in the dart's diameter is smaller than the barrel of the gun.
Uh-huh.
And it has what is called a sabot, which is like a thing that clamps around it to fill up the rest of the barrel so that the gases from the propellant don't go past it and successfully push it forward.
Fuck that guy.
And that way you can make the round go much faster
Yay!
than if it was an at-caliber round, because it's a small round with a lot of propellant.
I think this might be a case of, once again, they took inspiration from multiple guns.
Excited.
No, I just think it's cool that it's an APDS.
Oh, yeah. Can I give a gameplay spoiler or no?
Because I can see the tip of the dart and the sabot around it, and it's like, wait, that's an APDS.
Senpai, I will, provided it doesn't, like, spoil anything in particular, in a bad way, yeah, go for it.
How are the enemy's numbers?
Ted, you have to Ted. Ted. You won't be able to do that. Your weapon has too much fall off right now.
Oh wait, no, but his weapon isn't. Didn't give Ted the damage one. We gave him the. I thought we gave him the one that does
Yes.
special effects.
However,
So it doesn't matter if he does a lot of damage because he could reduce the attack power of the sniper rifle.
No, he has a Galleon 1R. The Galleon 1R is not the status one.
Oh, naff. That's all I have to say about that.
Alright, we're gonna move Alicia.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't Ted. It was Vice, wasn't it? We gave.
I chose to move Marina instead. Oops. Oh well. Just in case. Because we want her to not be hurt. There we go. She's safe. Hi, Mia. It's nice to meet you, sweetheart.
And don't be alarmed by any of the weird voices you hear coming out of my mouth.
Can I see what the other tank rounds are next time we have the tank selected?
I believe yeah. I'm gonna move the Shamrock up a little bit right now. I will have to wait for next turn to take out these mines, or I might.
I want to see if I can recognize them.
Well, I know. I'm saying nice to meet you live. Fuck that. I can be sneaky. I can be sneaky.
Yeah, that's clearly an APDS. Like, you can see the Sabo.
This is horrible. What have they done to the town?
But
So what are the other rounds?
well, I'll show you the other tank in a second. They should be the same thing.
The other one's a mortar. And then it's your machine gun.
Hi, Mr. Trooper. Come on down. We're gonna get Largo
Really?
back.
Because World War II tanks would not have enough gun elevation to do high-angle shots.
That makes sense for like World War II tanks, but I understand wanting to have some realism, but in a fantasy world, especially in a fantasy world with like magic and
Oh, I understand.
pure
I'm
all
just
medicine.
commenting on it because it gives me an excuse to
are
ramble about
relying
my
on-
World War II autism.
We are relying upon rule of cool in some of these things.
Yep. I mean, I believe in the second one or the third one, there are melee classes where they can just rush in
Yeah.
with weapons that make no sense. You know, melee weapons that are bigger than the person. They lean heavily into the fantasy in the other games. 1
Not
and
so much
4 are the most
Valkyria
grounded.
4.
Yeah. Second one, they are broken. Yeah. The quote unquote melee weapons in 2 are broken mechanically and in power. The Maulers,
I can't
the
really comment.
Maulers.
I can't really comment on that for, mainly because one, it is pretty bloody cool.
I love Claudia. She's like, it'll hurt when I trip. Are you really this clumsy?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah? What was that be?
Like,
I was gonna make a
typically, a World War II tank's only anti-personnel munition would be high explosive.
Yes, this is more freeform. It's a combo World War II and Advanced Wars, but it's like its own kind of fantasy setting. I mean, there's magic in this world as well.
Careful, kid.
I'm careful, don't you worry.
Oh, yeah, Doc, I also wanted to say, for your setting, if people have, like, the technology to manufacture air guns, they can do more complicated stuff with guns than just flintlocks.
Yeah, probably. But I wanted to kind of... The two reasons I wanted to do flintlocks was, one, because as I said, in the setting that I've been writing, they have never really done anything with...
oh yeah, the ragdoll is incredible.
Black powder in before.
What are you talking about?
And
What do you mean
two,
the booba
I'm
game?
actually really a big fan of flintlocks and think they are underrepresented in media.
Well, what I was suggesting was, like, wheel locks and breech loading.
Oh, those wheel locks are so cool.
And breech loading black powders.
Are these destructible? No, they're indestructible. Which means tanks can't
Yeah,
go the
tank-
direction
because-
I'm going.
The difficulty with doing that was metallurgy making a gun barrel that's strong enough
Bob should be around
and
later.
manufacturing techniques to do like that complex of a gun cheaply. And if you can make air guns, then you can make much more complex firearms too.
Think fast, shit ass.
Yes, for those of you that are one brief aside, for those of us who are joining us for the first time or weren't here for the last time we were here, we have given Alicia the most ridiculous gun in the game.
Yeah. It has 7 shots in the chamber, and each shot deals 100 damage.
We've managed to claim them. Roger that. Let's use it as a
Two
foothold
personnel,
to push into
95
enemy
to
territory.
armor, weak spots.
Their defenses are only gonna get tighter.
Hi,
I need
Curry.
you to stay sharp, Kreese.
Hey, Curry.
Yes, sir.
Damn it, they took the camp.
Damn it, they took the camp! Yes, I did. I'm better than you. Blue Orb Man has a fantastic voice. Yeah, that's Doc Cyanide. Oh, my lantern. We're gonna have to put Marina up here.
Or, yeah, Marina, or we could just summon Catherine to that spot.
I mean, Catherine's got the fall off of the,
Oh, yes. No, she does, doesn't she? Crumbs.
I love when you just say crumbs.
Well,
Hydrate, thank you, Marina.
I do try not to swear. That doesn't always work, but I do try.
I'm trying to swear less.
Oh yeah, if you're ever wondering why they had some machine guns but most armies were still using bolt-action rifles, it's because gas operation tech was in its infancy at the beginning of World War I. And recoil action, which is,
No, do not eat Doc
what
Cyanide,
most
you will
submachine guns
die.
and pistols use, is, like, unsuitable for higher caliber firearms.
Blue Orbman is a gentleman. He is a slime made of cyanide. Also, you know what? Let's have you both introduce yourselves properly to my wonderful booklets.
Hi, I'm Doc Vivi. I'm a mad scientist VTuber and your favorite bratty cyborg cat. I stream strategy games, war games, and RPGs, but really any game that gives me an excuse to ramble about science on stream because I'm a scientist in real life too. And I have the World War II autism, and I really like this game, which is why I'm here.
I, on the other hand, I'll try that again. I, on the other hand, am Doc Cyanide. I am an artist. I am not a VTuber myself, but I come here to help out with Paige and to do fan arts and little foogies and things for people along the way.
I'm gonna take out those heavy AT cannons. Sorry, was that Doc?
I was going to say the only other thing is whilst I do have the autism, I don't have the World War II autism. I've got other types, including mythology and history and things along those sorts of lines. So let's have some fun. And hello, Mia.
All right, it's time for our Angel of Death to do what she does best.
Yes.
Catch!
Sweet dreams.
So we're just going to be spending most of this turn with Maria, I'm guessing.
At least for 3 actions.
It's my genuine opinion that, like, World War II is the most cinematic conflict ever was.
Oh my god. The ragdolling
I
is
would
so
argue... I would argue...
I am Senpai. I have the prawn brain rot and am at Project Moon. Listen, whenever I play a Project Moon game, it's always so wonderful to get everyone to pop on in and be like, oh, we're here for Project Moon. We're here for the Torment Nexus. It's like, yeah? Yeah? You guys love Project Moon? I love Project Moon. Let's talk about it together!
What were you going to say, Doc Cyanide?
I would argue an underappreciatedly cinematic era in history, Napoleonic.
True.
The uniforms are glorious. The
I meant
marching
post-Open Order
tactics.
Revolution.
Oops.
At least it launched you forward a little bit. And yes, good point.
Because it's the most dynamic era, because World War I is obviously very static. And Cold War era warfare takes place at such long ranges.
Yes, it's a lot more... Cold War is a lot more people at distance and one person doing a thing, rather than big army. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap-a-rolla and a half.
And then modern era combat it's like World War I again.
I mean, World War One.
As demonstrated in the Russo-Ukraine War.
World War One is very. I don't. Again, it sounds so harsh because of the horrors that it invoked, but it is a very grim setting. It is wonderful in its sort of the art and the poetry that can come out of such a desolate, violent,
moving the Edelweiss
horror.
up. I cannot move the Edelweiss up all the way. No, wait, I can. I can squeeze between the trucks.
Yeah, you just have to be careful of the anti-tanks.
You mean that anti-tank right over there?
It's Syo, Syonide, Curry. Mainly because when I first coined the name, I could not spell. Why lie?
Also, I just noticed the Edelweiss's turret is based on the T-34s.
At the moment, at the beginning, it was different.
Yes. You can get so many cool new things as you upgrade the Edelweiss. I'll just leave the Edelweiss there and move Claudia up. But first, Alicia.
You know, like 90% of discourse on the T-34s confused me. It seems like most people who talk about the tank don't know it's actually two different tanks: the T-34 70 something and the T-34 85. T-34 70 something, kind of a shitty tank, performed well enough, was cost effective. T-34 85, best tank of the war.
Take them out, starting with the advanced units.
Yeah.
Going back a couple of steps, when you were talking about the submachine guns, I would assume one of the other reasons that it was very difficult to do, especially in earlier warfare, would have been the cost of the manufacture.
You building a setting down cyanide?
Okay, so the thing is, submachine guns fire pistol caliber rounds. Pistol caliber cartridges, sorry. And that means that there is a lot less force the gun is being subjected to when it fires.
Yeah! Ted!
Which means the mechanisms don't have to be as robust as they do for rifle caliber rounds. And it's difficult to make complicated mechanisms that are robust enough for rifle caliber.
We love Ted in this house.
Part of why recoil action doesn't really work for rifle caliber, which is what most
they're napping together, guys.
Submachine guns were. But gas operation can work just fine for rifle caliber, and gas operation tech only became like a thing like right before World War II, and most countries didn't like see the idea of a gas operated semi-automatic rifle as that important to like immediately rearm the militaries with, except for the US, which needed to like arm up anyways. Like they didn't have sufficient armaments to fight like a pure war because of interwar isolationism.
Here we go.
So the US adopted the M1 Garand, which was a gas operated semi-automatic.
Actually,
quickly proved itself to be like the best service rifle of the war.
Well, I just made it easier for him to shoot me!
Because it turns out weight of fire is so important in infantry engagements.
I am so McFucking stupid. Hold on a second, I've awesome powered it. There we go. Let's just move back to where it's nice and safe. I can't believe I tried to shoot the anti-tank cannon. I shot the tree, made it easier for the anti-tank cannon to shoot me. Oh, dear fucking god.
Damage minimal.
I think we might lose here.
That...
The Soviets sort of came to that realization that weight of fire was, like, crucial, and that's why they gave their guys so many submachine guns.
Oh, thank crumbs! Oh wow. Sorry for that, Vivi. It's just more. If they had taken one more action, we would have lost.
Yeah, we need to pay attention now. Oh my god, it does not look good.
They've turned our Edelweiss into cheese.
It's fine.
Of the Swiss variety.
It's fine.
And it's also why immediately after World War II, everyone adopted assault rifles, which were invented in like the last years of World War II.
Doc and I over here focusing on the game and the story and like the combat and all this, and Vivi's just over here giving us lessons on like actual history. Like it's a History Channel special. I love this.
I told you I have the World War II autism.
No,
It's not a
I'm not
History
saying
Channel
anything
special.
bad about it. It's wonderful.
It's not a History Channel special. A History Channel special would say that aliens did it.
True. Oh, Curry wants to know, what's the setting that you're...
Oh!
Hi, HP Munchcraft, welcome on in! Please enjoy your stay while you're here! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Let me give you a shout out. Oh, Raiders, my name is Index Page, page of the Index Page, here to index all the most wonderful stories and share them with you, and tell them, stop! Hi, Raiders, how are you doing? What were you getting up to? You're playing some Silk Song? How is it treating you? I probably should have paid attention to the mine.
Also, I gotta be real here. If you were hit with like an HE shell like that, there'd be like no fucking recovering you. There wouldn't be a body left to bury.
I mean, there was...
Just a little longer, almost there.
There are certain things we have to kind of let go by the wayside.
Oh, we'll give her a band-aid, she'll be fine.
How many mines have they got?
All of them.
Right. Anyway, Carrie, yes, I am currently I have just finished writing book 2 of my book series.
Here we go.
It is what I refer to as a sort of a black powder fantasy, sort of Regency era styling, rather than a sort of a classic high medieval fantasy that you might expect.
By the way, this is not how mines were used. You don't block off you don't put mines on the main approach. I understand that makes it better for like strategy game to have like the side route that like doesn't have the mines, but like the way you'd use it is like you'd mine every way except the way you want the enemy to come down.
Also, where's the third elite, Doc?
I might have miscounted because I thought I saw 3 elite names, but apparently I only saw 2.
We saved Marina, so she's okay. She's okay. We're now going to just.
Also, yes. Also, talk about the whole mines business. I'm pretty sure that a tank rolling over anti-personnel mines would still set off the mine.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, you know. Fuck that cannon. The third elite is the one in your mind?
It is the little death that brings total oblivion.
Alright, so that guy's crouched down.
It might fuck up the tank's transmission.
Well, anti-personnel.
Yeah. But probably in a way that's quickly repairable. Unless you're a German tank, in which case your transmission cannot be fixed and you have to abandon the tank. Because the Germans were terrible at making tanks despite
I'm
their
sorry,
reputation.
Senpai, but when the chat is going and I'm trying to pay attention to the conversations of my guests and so many people popping on in, I'm not going to be able to respond to every message. And again, that's nothing against anyone in particular. There's not an attack on anyone. That is not me, like, making commentary against anyone as a guest here or anyone in the chat. I'm not going to be able to respond to every message as chat gets more active.
Thank you.
He's Ted, by the way.
He is Ted. Resident Gremlin's just going to be out here with a t-shirt saying, "Hi, I'm Ted's fan."
I got it.
I'm a Ted stan. Sometimes some jokes hit harder than others.
What are you doing?
I didn't think that they would...
Bonjour. Time for some war crimes.
You're through.
Eat my purple smoke, bitch! Hi, Moonstorm.
Paige, you saved yourself from one mine by exploding another. 4D chess. 4D chess, if played with checkers.
Also, hi, Moonstorm. Thank you so much for the first time chat. I'm sorry, that felt like you were trying to stink me out.
Actually, y'all want to hear one of the funniest stories from either World War I or World War II I've heard. It has to do with the French service rifle.
Content
in
warning, French.
World War I, the Moss M36. So, like a lot of World War I rifles, the Moss M36 had a special mounting for bayonets. It had a tube on the bottom that a bayonet could clip onto, and you could also fit the bayonet inside, in which case it would clip inside to store it, and you could, like, press on a thing to, like, release the bayonet so you could slide it out and then put it on.
Oh no, I know what this is.
Yes, you do.
I think I know what this is. Does it involve, by any chance, another version of the same rifle?
By. Also,
yes, it does.
Don't be alarmed by any of the weird voices you hear coming out of my mouth. I'm a voice actor and I love flexing my vocal cords.
So, here's the thing. If you mounted a bayonet to one Moss M36...
Ben Grimm?
And then you took the bayonet out of another, and then you slid the second gun's bayonet tube over the bayonet of the first rifle, you could get them to lock together.
My turn, okay?
And this locking of the guns together via the bayonet would block the thing you need to press to release the bayonet.
Don't even think of dodging.
So you could not separate the guns without sawing them apart.
I'm sorry, I have to cut you off for a second. I walk up to that man. I walked straight up to that man, put the gun next to his temple, and Alicia just says, "Don't even think of dodging." What the fucking hell?
Permanently docking your guns, yeah?
She just walked up, tapped him on the side
I don't
of the
remember the bear
head.
story. But yeah, apparently enough soldiers did this stupid-ass thing where they fucked up their rifles by locking them together, and they had to go to a gunsmith to get them sawed apart, that the French military saw fit to, like, issue an announcement to stop docking your fucking rifles together because they won't come apart if you do it.
That's so fucking stupid.
And they had to change the design of the rifle in late war versions so you could still access the release if you dock the rifles together.
Great.
See, this is why we don't dock,
Some
folks.
people some people should not be trusted. Thank you, Gremlin.
Imagine being like two guys who discovered that. They're like, haha, we can fit our rifles together. Oh shit, we can't get them apart. What do we do?
It's the Chinese finger trap, but for guns.
Yeah, they call it the French finger trap.
Also, we out for Celtic. We don't have to worry about Geneva. It doesn't exist in this reality. We're fine. Anything's on the table.
And the ZMS. Ooh.
Actually, I have a relevant meme about this.
Yes.
Which I posted in the Discord chat.
Alright, let's go check out tab select. Decorations.
Yes.
Oh wait, I have to go to the wall.
By, we do have a Discord. If you press exclamation mark type Discord in the Twitch chat, it will link you to the Discord for index page.
So yeah, when I found a potential flaw in our equipment,
it's.
Oh no, wait. Let me read this properly. So we have found a potential flaw in our equipment. All right, show me it. Can you explain to me what the fuck I am looking at?
The two rifles stuck together, yeah.
Just, can you explain to me what the fuck? But yeah,
I'm just imagining two fucking French riflemen like as they dock the rifles together, and then they can't get them apart, and they start panicking.
Okay, I got another one of these.
They're like, what are we gonna tell our commanding officer?
Okay.
I'm not thinking about that in reality. I'm now just thinking about it in this. It's like, are we going to tell Welks that we have actually permanently screwed up two of his experimental guns? The experimental guns that we got given to by the princess of the nation.
Vivi.
Yeah, are we going to tell him? No, we're not going to tell them
Yandex?
at all. Ever.
I have a funny thing. Funny, it's completely inaccurate. It's a meme and all that. It's like German soldier taken out by French sniper fire, colorized circa whatever and all that.
Again, son.
And it's just this dude, but with a baguette cut in half, and like the back of the baguette against the back of his head, and the front of the baguette coming out of his mouth. Just
Also,
sniped by a baguette.
That's a good one. Senpai, literally just look up French finger trap, and you'll find info about it.
Going back a step to what someone said about the bear, I think that was actually it might have been a Polish unit that used a bear.
The bear?
They basically found a bear cub and they used it to carry ammunition into battle.
Yeah, Poland did not fuck around. I want you to understand. Poland is regarded as like, hey, they were pushovers and all that. They didn't have the armor to compete long term, but this is also the same people who took on a tank regiment with horses and won.
I'd also like to point out that you say Poland didn't. Poland still doesn't.
No, Poland is... So, fun... complete aside and all that. If the whole German occupation of Poland did not happen, my father's side of the family would still be living in Poland. And, would be more than independently wealthy. The whole, stolen gold and money and all that, can't get that back. But, that's just an interesting little side. Like, hey, I could have been a Nepo baby, apparently.
Wait, could you say that again?
If the German occupation of Poland had not happened, my father's side of the family would be living in Poland. And more than independently wealthy.
Damn.
I'm sorry that's happened to you. We could have gotten you a full 3D model rig earlier.
All done.
But, you know, I'm happy with where I am.
I mean, that's about, you need about a couple of bars of Nazi gold to be able to afford a full rig, VR rig, right? I mean, that's how it goes.
Okay, we have almost a full upgrades for these. It looks like we have 3 more upgrades coming, so we'll get 10 defense, which is 10 damage taken off of every bullet, which is great.
There's a lot of, like, people, like, making fun of the Poles for using cavalry, like, on horseback in World War II. But, like, that was fine, actually, because it helped move troops from place to place faster. And, like, it's not like they were, like, doing cavalry charges. They would, like, ride someplace on horses and then get off. And also, the Germans were still using horses for exactly this purpose.
Our guns
for
have gotten
most
new
of
wood.
the war, because they kept investing in stupid tanks that didn't work instead of like troop transports.
Can I cut you off again really quick? Our guns have changed in appearance and have gotten a bit better. We have some new metal paneling on the Galleon X series. The Galleon S series has gotten some new wood paneling. Much more accurate and much more range. They're kind of like a mini sniper rifle now.
It has a water jacket for some reason.
Our Galleon A series has gone from 30 damage to 34 damage per shot and 7 shots per magazine.
Why does it have a water jacket? It is a fucking rifle.
Aesthetic, jazz hands.
I know. I was literally just trying to make a joke. Well, it looks cool.
I mean, one of the things that in Fallout 4, a lot of people complain about is like, oh, why does my assault rifle look like this? And it's like, they've made the assault rifle look like sort of a hand-portable Vickers gun. And I actually thought that looked cool.
Except it has a bunch of features of both air-cooled and water-cooled machine guns, which are confusing.
All right, we gotta swap some equipment
around. But it still looked pretty cool.
Let's see if we got any new people. We haven't checked that in a while.
I think we're coming up to the end of how many new people we can get.
No new people.
Come back.
I could make the whole squad women so Dallas doesn't ever suffer.
Yes, but that would mean we're losing its
Ted. We would lose Ted.
Yeah, Bethesda guns are so funny because they make no fucking sense.
Oh, so we went from a Galleon 1R to a Galleon 3R. Interesting. This is still kind of fucking powerful. It has shit range and shit aim, but holy fucking crap.
Bethesda guns are designed by people who have no idea how guns work at all. They've just seen them in movies sometimes.
Okay, so our Galleon A10 series.
Remember the shotgun in
outclassed
Starfield
the
that has
Galleon
like
1R.
3 different feeding mechanisms for no reason?
Sorry.
Like, it's fucking revolver action, pump action,
Sorry, Vivi, I'm
Something
losing focus on what you're saying. It's not against you. I'm
Sorry.
No. I'm just outfitting everyone right now.
Yeah.
You are fine, honey. You are fine. So our Galleon 1Rs have fallen off. Looking at it this way, the Galleon A10 is stronger, has almost the same amount of aim, but the Galleon A10 comes with 7 shots compared to 5 shots.
Yeah, I think the Galleon 1R was good when we had it, but I think because we have been powering down and doing the extra missions to get the extra cash.
Also, never feel like you have to apologize. We're gonna give the S10s to the engineers because they are our backline babies and need to be a little safer. Plus, these kind of double as sniper rifles.
Unless we want to give them, because actually no, I suppose if they are firing, we want them to be as accurate as possible because we don't want to waste it. Okay, so wait, could you go back to the 7, please? The ZM7? So it's 780, 215, and 95. Okay.
Compared to... It outclasses them all, except in range and aim. This is a great anti-personnel sniper.
Yeah, with Catherine, we are pushing her up into closer range than we are with Marina.
This is much better for Marina.
Oh, yep, no, go for it.
And Oscar,
she
we'll
deserves
give
good
you...
things.
Oscar, I guess you should...
I mean, do we want to give him the status one?
Yeah, we'll give him the status one.
Alright. He would actually, say for example...
Sorry,
say
Vivi,
for example, we had
please continue. I'm so sorry for cutting you off, hon.
Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Bethesda guns, yeah.
But before you quickly go on, just one thing, and then please, I want you to continue. If we had all 3 snipers, that way we can kind of ensure we've got one who can get up close and just finish off whoever is in cover, one who can hit from half a mile away, and one who can make other snipers.
What are you talking about? She can hit you from yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about the Rattler in Starfield. Yeah!
Your flaps are always so uplifting.
I never played Starfield. What is the Rattler?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna show a picture of it.
If you're laughing this hard, I want to know what it is.
Don't worry about it.
It's a gun.
It is certainly a gun. I try to forget about Starfield as much as possible. Because it's not Ted. I try to forget about anything that isn't Ted.
Only Ted. Ted and only Ted.
Who are you? You're not Ted.
I like how they seem to not be sure what purpose the cylinder on a revolver serves, given it is randomly forward of the trigger and doesn't connect to the barrel at all.
We did. Oh, what is this? Oh, just tread HP. Why the fuck? No.
how does the cartridge get to the barrel?
That's so doodle-ass.
And that's not an energy pistol. That is a ballistic pistol.
Yes, it's it's supposed to be a revolver.
No Man's Sky has modular ships.
What the hell is that thing?
Yeah, how does the cartridge get to the barrel?
Teleported.
Through the mail, from the look of it.
Has Rosie already confessed her feelings to someone's little sister? About that, Isara is dead. Isara is dead.
I'm afraid, Kari, you did miss the death of the being.
There's so many really funny Bethesda guns that just make no sense.
Just as she was starting to say, you're like family to me, I care about you and all that, Isara got shot. And I'm just like, you motherfuckers, all imps must die.
It's like they tried to do the Mateba MTR8, but they didn't know that, like, I guess they didn't know that the cylinder has to be connected to the barrel, that the cartridges don't fucking teleport into the breech of the gun.
Oh, they repaired the windmill finally.
Well, that's it, Welkin.
And
no sign of the
repaired it
enemy
in military
here.
fabric.
Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is one of many stories that has the persecuted minority die in order to teach the oppressor a
We
lesson.
finally recovered possession of our old homestead.
Yeah. But if Isara saw it as it is now, I think she'd feel sad. I mean, look at it. Empty of all
Oh, they
the
didn't
people
repair
who
that
lived
windmill.
here, the mill just barely standing.
Huh? Look at that!
Is it the flowers from the first cutscene where he was drawing them?
What is it?
When Alicia
What do you
showed up and
see?
put a gun next to his head?
Look! A lion's
No, it's the
paw.
one she planted when she left.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the same one?
Okay,
the
this is
flower
like
that you
a pet
planted
peeve
that
of mine
day.
because
When
like
we
it
first met
contributes
each
to
other.
like
It took
actual
root and grew in this soil.
misconceptions about
Now it's
warfare,
flourishing.
which is that unless the Imperials like killed everybody in that town,
Remember what you
they'd still
said,
be in the
that
town.
there's more going on in this world than just people killing
When you
people.
have
I think they may have
warfare
shipped
inside
the
of
people
There are
out of
new
the
lives
town.
all around. New things being born.
when
the
you
Imperials
have
were
warfare
arriving-
in settlements, there are civilians around. You do not evacuate towns and cities. That is not a thing it is logistically possible to do.
Yes, however,
war's
in
over
this
and we come
particular
home,
example,
we'll just
when
have
the
to
Imperials
rebuild.
arrived, they were shooting
Rebuild
everybody
all of
that
it.
moved,
Yeah, they
including trying to shoot a pregnant woman.
Yes,
they,
Yeah.
they had no
We'll
qualms
show
about shooting a
Martha's
pregnant
little
woman.
boy.
Oh
It
yeah, I
was-
forgot about
We'll
that.
show
That they
him the
were
town
just
that
killing
he was
civilians.
born.
Yeah, not just killing civilians. Civilians who tried to surrender, civilians who were trying to run, not even civilians who were trying to fight back. Many were shot in the back and left.
Which is confusing. Are they trying to do an ethnic cleansing?
It's more so they want everyone who may have ties to the nation out,
The liberation
one
of
way or the
Bull was a
other,
success.
purely so that they can
Which-
claim ownership of this, so that they can get the Ragnite.
Which, yeah, is an ethnic cleansing, duh.
Lieutenant Gunther, do you have anything?
Yes, Captain.
Which is weird because it feels like
Through this
they
eye,
don't
we found a
acknowledge
new
as
goal
much
to
that
strive
the
towards.
Imperials are doing an ethnic cleansing of not just Darkson, but
Very
like
good.
Gallians too.
And Faldio, you're back from your leave.
I'm just gonna say it's like a full-on genocide. It doesn't matter what your race,
Yeah.
nationality, creed is. They just want you dead. If you're not from the Imperial Empire, if you're not from the Empire, be gone with thee.
It's like the Nazi
yes,
attitude
Captain.
towards Slavs,
I'm
I guess.
Good. We're receiving reports of major shifts along the front line. Imperial forces previously posted all over the country are gathering at one point.
Uh-oh.
The Nagy
But in
Arcade
general, it
in
feels
northeastern
like the
Galia.
game doesn't
Our forces are being
seem
directed there as
necessarily
well.
cognizant of the fact that the Imperials also want to genocide the Gallians and doesn't like offer much
Does that mean we're
commentary on it
expecting a major
beyond
clash
that
of
they want
Nazi
to
Captain?
genocide the Darkson too.
So Maximilian says that he has some sort of alternative plan. It's not about the Ragnite for him. He's got some different plan. I don't know what the plan is. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Valkyria.
It's very
Yeah, I mean, it
probable.
could be.
This
I'm
battle
not
is going
saying
to
that this is
decide
what they're
Galia's
doing,
fate
but it
one
could have
way or
been
another.
twofold. Being one, it could have been the whole thing of we're just going to slaughter everybody on the outer rim so that all the news gets pushed to the capital, and then they will just roll
After a
over and
brief
surrender.
rest, the militia moved out to Nagyar.
Which did not happen
I want
because
all
you
of
just
you
went,
rested in the
no,
meantime."
screw you, I'm taking my granddad's tank. Oh, sorry, my dad's tank. Or the other one, it could have been a case of with what happened with some of the outlying regions of the Reich's empire, where they would have shipped people out to the provinces to take over some of the land so that it could be run for the benefit of
Both
the
for us
state.
and them. The opposing armies are assembling
Oh,
their
so
forces
Soviet-style
at
mass
Magyar.
forced migration
It'll be the
Yep.
biggest
in order
battle
to
we've fought
break
yet.
up ethnic cohesion.
Biggest battle of the war.
Yeah.
That means more things we love will be destroyed.
Because that's the
More
thing the
people we
Soviets
care
did
about
is
will be
they
taken
take
away.
ethnic
There are some things
minorities
we lose,
that were concentrated
never
in a
get
single
returned.
geographic area, their
That's the
ancestral
world.
homeland,
Everything around us is
in a way
flux.
that would allow for them
The
to
old
form
Brule,
revolts and
the
nationalist
town we
movements,
used to know.
and they'd
Isara.
forcefully relocate
lost
them
them forever.
to random towns throughout the Soviet Union
it's like
in
you
order
said,
to break up their
Alicia.
geographic
We
cohesion.
build new things as we lose
I was
the
more
old.
thinking sort of the Roman example
can win this
of,
battle at
sending in
Magyar,
a
we can push the empire all the
prefectural
way back to
lord
northeast
who would
Galia.
then bring in a
If
load of
that
other
happens,
people
then
who would
victory
set
will be
up
right
new
around the
farms.
It's a
and
very
things.
common thing, actually,
Once
to
the
break
war's
up.
over, the real work will
For
start.
Senpai,
We'll
they
build a
really
new
don't
plaza.
care
In fact, we'll
about
build a whole new town.
the surrender of Galia or the
I'll be
Federation.
there to help you.
In the Empire's eyes, more fighting means more loss of supplies on behalf of
Okay,
anyone
Senpai,
who
you
could
say that
fight
like it's
back.
yes, it is stupid. It's a very
you're the only
stupid
reason I
strategy.
haven't completely
However, it is
lost
a
Galicia.
stupidity that the Germans actually fell into.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where, like, because there's usually the context left in, like, the Soviets' no surrender
And work together.
tactics that, like, that was formed because they realized very early on that if they surrendered, the Germans would just kill them.
What is it?
So obviously you just fight to the end then.
And if Imperials die along the way, well, that's less people to supply and feed,
Something I want to
which
tell
means more Ragnite for the remainder. They really. Oh.
Thanks,
Talking
be
about
my
historic-
wife!
We are talking about historical genocides, whilst these two are just finding love.
I know.
Chapter 13. The Clash at Nagy.
I'm not a fan of that little cutscene we see in 4B. Alicia better not die. I will cry. Oh, new skirmish, by the way. We're gonna do the skirmish, and then we're gonna try and do another elite skirmish. I want to try and do...
Yeah, the reality is most war crimes are things most countries agreed on were counterproductive.
Oh, great. Looks like we are gonna be fighting Savaria.
Like,
You
not
knew.
just like it's
You
not
knew
just
that.
things that are morally bad, but which are also counterproductive.
So, we're going to do
Here is a brief on the
this,
task at hand.
then we're gonna try and do the engineer and tank elite battles, and then we will try and do the lancer elite battle. 'Cause
Like,
we
for
are doing
example,
some-
you don't
oh,
dis-
God.
you don't disguise military assets to civilians. That's a war crime. But the reason for that isn't just because it's morally bad to do that. It's because they realized if you do that, then the enemy will start shooting at your civilians. And that's bad, and you don't want that. So it is practical to just say, no disguising as civilians. So that the enemy will not start shooting at random people who, like, speak your language. And that's
So
the logic
just a
behind
typical
most
nightmare.
of the Geneva Convention.
Prisha.
Also, the really interesting war crimes, such as what the Canadians did, they, imagine people who were very, very, very nasty, who had access to those sorts of war crimes.
Yeah. Also, it makes sense to, like, have rules for, like, how to treat prisoners of war and treat them well, because that encourages enemies to actually surrender to you. Because if you treat prisoners of war poorly, they won't surrender.
Okay, it's a skirmish version of this battle. Great. Wonderful.
Don't worry, Isara will be here.
I'm going to strangle you.
Oh god, that reminded me of the scene where they made the Edelweiss amphibious somehow. It was fucking That is not a thing that was a thing yet in World War II.
But
That's like a Cold War era
It
tech.
was a thing that did happen.
Try to keep a grasp on your surroundings.
Not going that deep.
Yes, not that deep and not that successfully.
It's not
but
that
it was
deep,
a
bro.
thing that did
Yes.
happen.
Yeah, usually it was like light tanks and they'd like float them.
It's not that deep, bro.
And you despair at me sometimes, Paige. Come on.
That's it. I actually really like the Edelweiss's design because it's basically a modern NBT. Which, like, obviously is really, really strong compared to the actual World War II tanks around it. Like, in terms of the amount of armor and horsepower it has. Like, it's armored like a heavy tank, but it has the mobility of a medium tank. Like a modern NBT.
Cupado?
Well, not
Do you mind
going
not
under
shooting
the
me?
water like that, Senpai. They would have, like,
Don't even think of dodging.
they would have, like, designed the tank to float. I
There
think
were
that's
people
how
who
World War
did-
II amphibious tanks worked.
There were people that did try that, but as I said, it wasn't particularly successful because often, you know, the guys drowned. But it was theoretically...
They weren't very good at hermetically sealing the tanks, is the thing.
Nice spot, huh?
Ted, focus on the battle, lady second.
Well, no, modern tanks can just go underwater. That's like a standard capability in modern tanks.
Guys, it's Ted!
Because they are hermetically sealed.
Thank you, thank you!
Man down, everybody be careful.
Don't worry, guys, it's Ted.
You just need to, like, supply the engine with oxygen while they're under there.
Please stay behind cover as you
Yes,
proceed.
because it doesn't matter if diesel gets wet, but it does matter if it can't breathe.
All units report.
Okay.
Sorry, for a second there, I was like, do you need that? It's like, no, it's other engines that require...
Stop the enemy from
You know, other engines don't necessarily require... Let me try that again, because apparently my brain did not want to work there, VV.
Brains is doing
VV.
hard.
But yeah,
My brain didn't want to work, VV.
yeah. But yeah, like, pretty much all modern tanks are hermetically sealed, airtight, and watertight. And have independent air supplies for the crew.
Largo, you will not be able to make it through on one go, but that is okay. We can
This
set
is
up a
not
smoke again.
actually meant for going amphibious, although it makes it very easy to convert the tank to be amphibious.
I'm on it.
It is to protect from nuclear and chemical weapons.
Okay, you can't make
Yeah,
it either.
NBC something.
NBC protection. Nuclear, biological, chemical.
Or if you read comic books in the 80s, the ABC, atomic, bacterial, and chemical. But then again, that applied to robots.
Please keep the enemy's position.
We're just gonna pop a smoke next turn as well.
I'm ready to go.
And the thing about chemical weapons also, and why it was fine to do them as a, like, ban them, is because chemical weapons don't really work very well, it turns out.
Follow the advance.
They mostly just cause a bunch of suffering and don't, like, give you much of a tactical or strategic gain. For how much they cost to manufacture.
How
I'm
am I
not
gonna
taking notes
counter those
because I need to, you know, undo my enemies. But please tell me the advantages and disadvantages of chemical weapons.
I'm gonna tune out of this because I don't condone this. We're not. I'm.
I mean, I'm saying why chemical weapons are bad. And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
I'll try my best.
I on the
So-
other hand was being facetious because
Okay,
my
so-
doctorate is also in, you know, inadvisably insane sciences.
the thing about chemical weapons is that they are just worse incendiaries. They are useful in all the ways incendiaries are, but they are vastly more expensive.
It might be
Leave it to
Moon,
me.
but I'm not smart.
I think you do yourself a disservice, Paige.
The idea of chemical weapons is to get people in fortified positions, because obviously, like, a poison gas can seep into bunkers and stuff, right? However, It's not really good enough at that to justify the cost compared to just dumping a bunch of fuel on them and lighting it in an incendiary. Yeah, again, like the reason why chemical weapons are bad is because incendiaries do the same job better.
Okay, you're not gonna take a turn? I'll capitalize on that. And panic!
Here we go!
And also, incendiaries are, in a lot of ways, a worse way to die than a lot of chemical weapons, but...
Edelweiss stuck!
Permission to advance granted.
I often hear people say stuff like, well, of course chemical weapons are bad, you can just wear a gas... aren't that good, you can just wear a gas mask.
Contact
No,
chemicals.
That only worked against the earliest chemical weapons. Things like sarin gas will kill you if they touch your skin.
Yeah. Contacts are just as bad.
And even with the gas masks of World War One, often, you know, a lot of the damage was done in that initial second of I need to put my mask on.
Yeah, but with sarin gas, the gas mask won't help you. It will just seep through your skin and kill you. And incendiaries even have extra effect versus fortifications, because if you cover the entrances and vents with fire, it will burn out all the oxygen.
This is all terrifying
and the people
information.
inside who are not being burned alive will suffocate.
Enemy sighted. Enemy unit spotted.
Think fast, shit ass!
So obviously you just use incendiaries.
Doink. Just doink that off his noggin.
Enemy sighted.
I once wrote like a detailed description of what like thermobaric weapons actually do to a person, and people were like, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a small request. Can we move on to a different topic?
Yes. Please, let's move on to a new topic.
Oh, you don't want to hear about how thermobaric weapons cause
Absolutely,
your lungs to enter through your mouth?
full stop, please. Full stop.
Yeah, okay.
Shall we dance? Next partner.
Like, it's cool to talk about this stuff if that's your fixation and all that, but let's be mindful of other people listening that might not want to hear about this. Alright, let's see. Ted!
I'll knock him dead.
We should talk about Ted. Because he's Ted.
Ooh, found one.
I will say, I'll say one more thing, which is that this is why there's such an enduring controversy over the use of white phosphorus, is because it's like, it's both a chemical weapon and a incendiary weapon.
I love playing to a full house.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So like,
there's so
because
much
it
detail
functions
that's
well,
gone into it.
because it functions
Like-
well as an incendiary, it's not like other chemical weapons where it's like
Get ready
pointless
to
unless
die,
you want to
Vince.
cause unnecessary suffering at like extra cost that doesn't justify itself.
Try not to make
Hello,
it
Mr.
hard.
Trooper.
It's an actually effective weapon that causes an enormous amount of suffering, which is why some militaries like cough cough the US still insist on using it.
I can't reach him! Eh.
Die, Vince.
Worth a shot!
It is a chemical weapon of man.
Let's move Lardo up.
I can imagine, actually, you would love some of the videos that was done by, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was basically, he works for the British Armoury Museum, and he does a lot of this, this game has these guns, and these are
Oh
their
yeah, I think I've
modern
seen those guys.
real-life equipment.
I've seen that. I've seen those videos. Yeah.
I think, yeah, I reckon you would really get a kick out of those if those are the ones I'm talking
Ted
about.
is a testosterone weapon. Yeah, it's just Ted. It's just, he's
One of
just
my
that
favorite
guy.
things is how like accurate and reasonable the guns in Helldivers are, despite it being satirical.
Oh yeah.
And the guns
the
that are
fact that-
crazy are like intentionally so, and not because the creators didn't know how guns work.
Go down.
There we
I love
go.
the fact that one of the most popular guns was basically, it seemed to be a gun that was modeled after something you'd get in the colonial wars. And it's like people were just bayonet charging robots.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The really crazy guns in Helldivers are not like the creators didn't know how guns work. They're like the creators know how guns work and are making an intentional gag.
Oh my Lanta!
Yeah, and there's a bunch of really realistic stuff, like, your reload animation is shorter if you reload before your, gun runs out of ammo, because, you don't have to rack it. I'm putting a new magazine in if you already have a round in the chamber.
Dude could not dodge.
What is Roof Hunter?
I'm not done yet.
What?
Down. Everybody be careful.
She's got a special ability that's called Roof Hunter?
Oh, that's something like, if they're undercover or like she's shooting up at them, she's got some extra. Hi. Really?
He ducked a flamethrower somehow.
Sir?
Where the fuck is the fuel from the flamethrower drawing from?
Excuse me?
It's
Ragnite.
long,
It's
sort of
Ragnite.
square.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Also,
it's
this
just
very video game
oh.
flamethrower where it's a glorified butane torch and not spewing burning fuel that sits on the ground and continues to burn.
Yeah, it's Ragnite.
Remember when Elon Musk was saying like this was selling like a quote unquote flamethrower that was just a butane torch in a shitty plastic casing? And he was like, oh, we had to go through so many regulations to be able to sell you flamethrowers. No, you didn't. It's a fucking butane torch. It's just a butane torch. I can go buy one at Home Depot.
Well, I don't want to shoot Largo. Thank you, Alicia. Very cool. Okay, I gotta move Largo up and try and get him behind that tank so he can do the veggie thing.
It's also like one of those video game flamethrowers that is hideously over-designed for what... When real-life flamethrowers, it's literally just like a lighter on like a stick in front of like the same kind of tube you'd have on like a pressure washer or like a weed sprayer. Because all it is doing is it's spraying fuel out through a little flame that lights the fuel on fire.
You've done enough. Pull out.
But there is that sort of concept that something needs to almost look like a thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And when you have things like the perforated heat shield and the big fuel canister, it looks more real than the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mr. Tank. Hi, Joey. Evil Colonel Sanders' voice. Albuquerque boiled turkey. Toe sucking bad. I hate that phrase. Hi, Joey. How you doing, hun?
Joey, that was a sentence
speaking about how I have
cannot unhear. Sorry.
Speaking of how I have the good World War II autism, I will never shut up about how shitty old German tank design was. Everyone thinks it was great because they imagine tanks fighting in like a featureless white box. And like, yeah, I guess that's how German engineers imagine them fighting too, but in the real world, they're like barely functional. They're hideously expensive and barely functional.
Almost imagine Sisyphus happy. Almost imagine the tank rotating happy.
I don't imagine when people say tank warfare. For me, I don't think of like a bunch of tanks over a large open plain of field. I think of Operation Market Garden, where a bunch of guys rolled up into town, going, "Yeah, sure, we're going to be able to take this town. It's going to be great." And then they realized, "Oh, but this is where all the tanks are."
For Vivi and Doc.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys would probably like this one particular character in this new series we've been watching on the server, Secrets of the Silent Witch. Because she tries out chess for the first time, and her initial reaction is, are there any sort of like things I have to account? Oh wait, I almost forgot. I almost did the thing again. Secrets of the Silent Witch, she's like, she plays chess and she starts thinking about like all the potential weather conditions, all the other potential like, essentially she goes into this whole hyperfixative rant about like ideal conditions, etc., etc., etc. And it's just like, no, it's just a simple, plain, flat playing field. And then she's like, oh, this should be easy. She almost beats someone who's essentially a chess master on her first try, because, you know, she's a tactical genius and all that.
I would actually prefer if she had lost and it used it as a case to
did.
demonstrate how different chess is different from.
She did because.
No, but I mean like lost easily if that's the first
yeah.
time playing chess.
Essentially, the person who was playing against her just told her how each piece moves, but he didn't tell her about castling, and that's how he won. And I like the power system in this because it's like magic. You have to chant magic. Magic must be chanted. You must vocalize your magic, otherwise it cannot be used. But because she's
Remember my joke about like having to be able to speak in gesture for magic and how you could therefore disable a mage?
Yes, I was about to continue on that.
Gotta love nature.
She goes down this whole like, because she can't handle talking to people because she has social anxiety to the point where she passes out sometimes talking to new people. She decides arbitrarily, completely and utterly arbitrarily decides this, mind you. I'm just going to learn how to cast magic without having to chant.
I'll try my best.
So that, like, she reasons, I could learn how to talk to people, but that sounds so much harder than just defying the physical laws of nature. I could learn how to talk to people and interact with people.
Thank you.
But that sounds so much more difficult than, hey, I could just break the laws of physics. And she does. Purely because she doesn't want to talk to people. And she does it all with numbers and math, too.
Been waiting here.
She's adorable. Sorry, that was a complete aside because I'm just like, I'm listening to you both rant and all this, and I'm like, this sounds exactly like this sounds exactly like Monica.
But yeah,
What is
it's
the
like
limitation of that though.
because I talked about last time how the Panzer IV, if you tried to reverse down a hill, the engine would light on fire. And German tanks in general are full of flaws like that. World War II German tanks, by the way. I actually think German modern tanks are some of the best tanks, but World War II German tanks sucked.
Enemy sighted.
Don't give them a chance to attack.
But
Shall we dance?
Sorry, after you.
and also they made so many different models of tank
Bounce to my left.
that they
Bounce
never
to
had
my
the
right.
parts they needed to repair a tank that was damaged.
Huh.
Because they had so many different fucking tanks.
How are we gonna take down the heavy
And
tanks?
also they built these huge heavily armored gas-guzzling monstrosities when they had no fucking oil.
Right.
I think I know
Which
how
meant
to
that
take
the
down a tank.
vast majority of their forces were transported around on fucking horse-drawn carts. I am not kidding you. The average German infantryman was transported place to place either by walking or on a horse-drawn cart.
Huh.
Because they were feeding all the fuel into their stupid fucking tanks.
Didn't they have some sort of issue with tread slipping or something or other?
They had a bunch. They had so many issues with their tanks.
Oh, she got an accuracy boost this turn? Well, you know what that means. Oh, there's an elite over there? Oh my god.
That's no bueno.
If you think the Tiger was a good tank,
How the
then you are then you have the fake World War II autism. Because the Tiger fucking
Dodge that
sucked
one.
ass. It was a huge waste of money
Not done yet.
and resources.
Oh yeah, chess is a great classic game. It is definitely not a grand strategy game. But it's also funny to see someone go in expecting chess to have all these grand strategies and rules and all that. It's like, oh, it's just a simple flat plane with no rules. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
let's
was
do it.
playing a World War II like tabletop game for a bit, and I like joked at one point that like before you bring a tiger, like if you have a tiger in your list, you should have to roll a d6, and if it has a 1 or a 2 on it, it's destroyed before the battle begins. Because it just fucking totaled itself in a ditch somewhere.
Alright, we're gonna move the scouts and troopers up next turn after we take down that fucking
Something
tank.
like 30 to 40% of tigers produced never made it to the battlefield.
Jesus Christ.
Because
okay,
they broke down
that's a lot of
so often.
reinforcements. Here comes a dude. Here comes the boy.
Can I just ask, going back a couple of steps, you were mentioning that anime where the person had basically broken the rules of the world to create their own new magic system.
Yeah.
What were the limitations of that new magical system?
She's essentially the only one capable of doing it.
That's not a limitation.
There are some spells that, like, you cannot do without doing a chant. Like, yeah!
Yes.
There are some spells that she has to chant and all that, but this is mostly just, this isn't a power fantasy battle series. This is more of, hey, we're here for the feel-good, this, like, yeah, there's some battles and all that, and it's got that power fantasy of, like, she can't lose, but an interesting way of, like, hey, her main battles actually come from trying to grow as a person and not as a combatant.
Spotted an enemy!
See, the thing is, I find magic systems usually uninteresting, and that's because, like, everyone has listened to Brandon Sanderson's terrible advice and thinks you just need to have a complex magic system.
You don't need to have a complex magic system.
You don't. Thinks you just, like, have to have one. And so it's just a bunch of nonsense that isn't, like, thematically or narratively significant. It's just there to be explained to you, and it's a waste of your fucking time, but I really like it when it is actually, like, narratively and thematically significant, how the, like, magic works.
Yep. Okay,
oh god, I love Witch Hat Atelier. Particularly for that reason, because it is so narratively and thematically significant.
It's Witch Hat Atelier, one of the Atelier video game series.
No, it is a manga.
It's a manga.
In the book that I'm working... You first?
No, please.
No,
no.
Crosstalk goes to guest first.
Next.
Thank you, very kind of you. I was just saying, because there is a video game series called Atelier, which is basically you're running an adorable store with, you know, in sort of a small anime community, and it's just... As I said, I've only seen a couple of examples of it, but it is just seems to be a very adorable, cozy game.
We know all about Atelier Thighs, ever thied out in the thighs. Thighs, people. We know what that we know what that artist was on about.
Is it Thighs the video game?
Yes.
Right.
Like one of the big promo images is let's focus on the stockings giving her the thigh pinch.
I did not realize that.
That's why the joke is people renamed that one in particular to Atelier Thighsa.
For one of the things I like about Witch Hat Atelier is like literally one of the first things you learn in the first chapter of the manga is you get told that magic is hereditary, and the protagonist figures out in the first chapter that this is a lie, and anyone can do it.
Yeah. I guess I do have a little bit of inspiration from Witch Hat Atelier, even though I've never actually read it. For No More Witches.
You should read it. It's so good.
I will, but in No More Witches, witches are the ones that have, like, originally there was one witch who got all of her power by happenstance, and then she passed on her power when it was time for her to quote-unquote retire to her immediate family, who then, when they were old and decrepit, they passed it on, and so on and so forth, and this spawned the quote-unquote witch race. And there are the people who have a direct bloodline connection back to her, but It's believed that witches have gone extinct. Because, they fled the planet and all that. And then you find out in chapter 1, no, witches are still around and alive and well. But there are witches who are so strong that they have their covens. Because they have some connection, bloodline-wise, back to the original witch. By hundreds of years at this point. And they can exchange some of their power to some of their followers. Like, they have the lion's share of the magic, but they can grant other witches who have a natural tenacity for magic to be like, okay, well, you're not going to be able to use water magic, wind magic, earth magic, because you're in the fire coven, but you get to use some really powerful fire magic. And in exchange for that, you work under me, and I keep you safe. And then you just give me a little more political pull with the other covens.
Anyways,
more people in your coven is, more political pull. But
yeah,
the magic system is revealed. Throughout the story, it's revealed that anyone can develop magic so long as they expose themselves to mana sickness time and time again. Or the main goal of the story is going to be revealing, all this magic should not have gone to this one person and this one bloodline. It should have gone to the planet and spread to everybody. Mm-hmm. But by happenstance, it went to one person. Not maliciously, but now it is being used maliciously.
Yeah, but since Witch Atelier, because they'd always been critical of magic systems that are essentially hereditary as, kind of regurgitating eugenic shit.
Watch this.
Yeah, well, in a lot of cases, the stories tend to be about
where it's not actually hereditary, and it being hereditary is, a lie to control people.
Come on, Largo. Yes.
Tap side of head.
Just everything else being hereditary is a lie to control people.
Well, yeah, that's one of the main things of this story that I'm telling. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is cool.
And I'm excited to share that story with you and everybody else when the time comes. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Heavy Tank. Yeah, no. I'm better than you.
As I said, a lot of people on your Discord is going to love reading these things.
Oh, yeah, if you would like to, I would love to share the story with you, Vivi, after stream. Or at least, the opening snippet.
That would be cool. I'm not sure I'll have the time to read it anytime soon, but I will read it, and I will
It's kind of like a magic punk setting. Most people, there's magic tools and all that. Magic is prevalent. Anyone can use a magic tool. Like an oven that's got, some special firestone shoved into it to act as its power source for the heating element. Or a fridge with some ice stones shoved into it to act as its cooling element. And every so often, you gotta, once they're depleted, you gotta exchange them out and, go to different islands and mine new materials, deal with the monsters there, because the mana has been depleted in these stones.
But yeah, I would highly recommend Witch Hat Atelier because it is one of the very few works of media where the focus is put on the magic system that actually makes it that is actually interesting and not just abstract bullshit.
Watch me dance.
That when you look at it from a Watsonian perspective.
There's also Ichi the Witch.
That's that you're looking at it non-diegetically is clearly just contrived.
There's also Ichi the Witch if you want another interesting read. Which has a similar concept where only women can be witches. Only women have the capability of taking in magic power and using magic. Only women can be witches. Here comes Ichi, accidentally hunts a monster on his own, and winds up getting magic himself. Mm-hmm. Proving that it's not just women that can use magic. Okay. How am I gonna deal with this shit?
I do have magic in my setting as well. It's
I love
magic. Fantasy, even if it's a more modern fantasy. But I'm not going to go into how a lot of it works.
Witch Hat Atelier also ties that into general reflections on eugenics and disability in really interesting ways. There is a character who is colorblind, and his potential as a mage is dismissed because he can't tell apart the different inks that are used to do magic in Witch Hat Atelier, because magic in Witch Hat Atelier is all about like inscribing runes with magical inks. And he has his potential dismissed because he's colorblind and he can't tell apart the inks. And like a lot of people think he's just stupid because they don't really have like a cognizance of colorblindness. But then our protagonist figures out that if you just had like all of the inks fucking labeled, you can do it just fine.
Have you thought about labeling this shit? No.
I know.
Why would we ever do that?
We can tell apart the colors just fine.
Hello?
You can't. You're clearly just.
Hello?
You're fucking defective.
There's Bob.
You know, they say speak softly and drive a big tank. I can only do one of those things.
Mark.
Moon, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you're enjoying all of us yapping.
But yeah, Witch Hat Atelier is like, it's like about disability. Really.
Oh.
And it's about the way society treats disabled people and treats people and discards people as inherently defective or worthless because it is simply not interested in doing the things that would be necessary for them to contribute.
Jeez.
And it is genuinely one of my favorite manga.
Alicia, get in there. Take big gun.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Take big gun. Beat people. Why is no one labeling dangerous materials? Fuck you, that's why.
Because they tasted it. That's why.
I think I can see that guy.
Hello?
Yeah? We can hear you, Doc.
Sorry, I didn't know if I was cut off. I had to change my headphones.
Oh my god. Oh, shit! I forgot explosions blow away smoke.
Oh, damn. Also, another thing in Witch Hat Atelier is that it's extremely illegal to use magic on a person because of, like, historical really bad things that were done with that.
Oh. I wonder what.
And that includes even, like, healing magic, because while you can heal with magic, it's not like a special kind of magic. It is the same magic that lets you shape their flesh whichever way.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I can get a BBL with magic?
Well, you could before they banned it because of the horrible things people did with that.
Not that I need one, because I've already, you know, my lack of tits is chronic, but my ass remains iconic.
Man, I can't believe they banned the entirety of Brazil just for that.
And a lot of Witch Hat Atelier is kind of like inviting you to question, like, the morality of that, and that in general.
Largo, we're gonna retreat you and resummon you.
This is an order.
I'm reminded of the wrong way to use
like,
healing magic.
We'll handle this.
And like the way the Society of Witches has reacted to the atrocities committed with magic in the past, which include promulgating the lie that magic is hereditary and only the child of a witch can do magic, as a way to keep it out of the hands of ordinary people, is like actually ethical. Or the correct way to prevent those things from ever happening again.
Hunks to my left, hunks to my right.
Frisha, think about dick later. War first.
Strike when you see an opening.
Enemy sighted.
I thought she said cunts.
Same, but no, she said hunks.
She's got cock in her mind. Okay.
She's trying,
I mean,
guys.
same though.
Oh.
I always got cock on my mind.
Hi, Mr. Trooper. Bye, Mr. Trooper. That was definitely a move to make.
Hi.
He certainly moved up.
I'm here.
Alright, we gotta pop a smoke this turn.
Entering combat.
Use the Asara smoke round. Asara! I'm okay.
I'm on.
today on Valkyria Chronicles.
My eyes are super dry, so I'm gonna go put some eye drops in. Oh, you're back.
You take your time. We'll be right here.
Good thing.
Enemy sighted.
Going
We
down
will be beating the game with only child soldiers. Here's how it went.
Wow, there's no elite on this map, huh? He might be behind the thing.
Let me check for you.
Watch me dance.
No, free shot. We're not gonna watch you dance. We're gonna watch you go do a thing.
Now go.
See? Do the thing.
Tighten all
Found this one.
Hi.
Do you think
If
they'd
this
make
is
a...
skirmish, no, there is no elites.
Yeah! Fuck that dude.
Nice.
Next partner.
You're doing well. Just keep
Hey, yo, do you think they would make a Kobe Caird, the 65-year-old guy, a child
My turn,
soldier,
okay?
just because he's young at heart?
Shut up. Oh, who is that? Hottie and Each of the Witch? I don't know. I really need to get caught. I really need to reread it. I haven't read it in quite a bit. She's amazing though. She's one of the main characters. Pew 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 pew.
Going back a bit, what I was going to say about magic and magic systems, if I may bore you a moment, is the system that I've got. I can't go into the details because I don't want to spoil some things, but magic is designed... there is one of the themes about it is science and magic. Science can change things using the rules of the world. Magic can bend the rules of the world.
Just watch this.
So it's very much a case of, actually some things are easier to do with if you use the science behind it. Some things are easier to do with you manipulate it with magic.
Huh.
It really depends which of the two would actually do the better job.
So just as an example then, if you want like a prolonged fire, let's say a fireplace, instead of casting fireball in front of a furnace or something, you would, you know, use oils, flint and steel, because generally it's more controlled, it's slightly easier, and depending if that fireball costs anything to cast, it might even be cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well use the chemicals that are already there. But if you, for example, wanted that fire to break the rules of fire, we need this to be able to be here without fuel, for example.
I need you to stop right now.
Then that's when you would use magic, because you need something in the rules of reality to not be paying attention. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Like, the concept of dark matter. Theoretically, it's possible, but you can easily put it into this, magic and science, world.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, I mean, for example, it's like, oh, I need dark matter to do this scientific thing. But dark matter is really difficult to make because of its very nature. Then you would turn around to what I call magisters in this particular world and just go, hey bud, do you think you could get reality to look the other way just a second? Yeah, I reckon I could do that.
Magic is slipping reality a nice crisp 20 to look the other way.
Pretty much.
Oh, that feels good.
I don't know if that sounds like it would be a good way to run it, but that's what I've done for my particular book series.
My turn, okay?
It's up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
And honestly, it sounds really interesting.
Hello, sir. Yeah? Mine's bigger.
Don't even think of dodging.
You've basically planted the barrel into the eye slit of their helmet.
Hi, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, gun to your head?
Absolutely.
I'm ready to go.
Filthy laugh.
Time for a quick step.
And I
Is
win.
that motherfucking Frieza?
Why do you always make this joke. I shake you. I shake you.
keep
I'm shaking you. I'm shaking you. I'm shaking you. A rank, I'll take it.
That much? Yeah.
You got A rank. A.
But it looks like A rank doubles everything that you win. Which, hey, that's a lot of experience. I like that
think you
amount
need
of
to-
experience. We're gonna go to headquarters.
I think you need to go to a graveyard.
Yeah, we're
Welcome
gonna
back.
check out the
Go to-
graveyard.
Go
Come
to
with
the
me,
graveyard
my
and then-
friends. We're gonna check out the war cemetery. See if our new friend
Why
has
have you
something-
become Zoidberg?
No,
Anyways,
I'm
another,
not
with
Zoidberg.
what I was saying a bit earlier about Witch Hat Atelier's magic system,
Use it
in addition to what like I said about like healing magic and how using magic on people is banned, this is in part because I find in like most settings and most magic systems, they have some like arbitrary restriction in using magic directly on living creatures, just because they don't want to deal with that. But there is no such restriction to Witch Hat Atelier. The human body and human mind are as easy to shape with magic as anything else. Which obviously enables some really horrifying things.
There we go.
Page.
Hurrah! So everybody is now elite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, everyone's been elite for a while.
Oh yeah,
But
it
you
was
said-
that last episode.
Yeah,
right?
last episode we made sure everyone's elite. But like I
Oh,
said,
thought someone was...
now we're gonna do level up Scout, level up the next one down. So once we hit Scout 15, Sniper Elite 12. Scout 16, Trooper 13. Scout 17, Lancer 13. Scout 18, and then keep going and going and going. And then we just keep going down the list and then...
Gremlin, no. It's not Frisia. It's Frisia Vodka, dude.
So Snipers will be our last elites.
God damn it.
I mean, I don't have a need to farm right now, Senpai. Like, legit, I'm kind of set at the moment.
Somebody write that down in the book, please.
Yeah, no. I am fine. I do not need to farm.
Why must
So
you
you-
all torment me this way?
Because we are
Because
common
it's like
nexus.
a 90% accuracy.
Also, I want to point out that the anti-tank lances, while silly, make a certain amount of sense if this world never invented recoilless rifles.
Also, I think they are a reference to like very, very, very early anti-tank rifles, which were anti-tank armaments because they were just explosives on a stick.
Yeah. Because, like, the thing about a recoilless rifle is it's basically just a tube that shoots a rocket. Like, the rocket burns up really fast before it leaves the tube. And because the opposite reaction to the acceleration of the rocket is just the exhaust coming out of the end, you don't feel any recoil.
It's time.
Well, you do. You feel some recoil, but, like, it's a manageable amount for, like, the weight of the thing you're shooting at the speed you're shooting.
Before we fight
But,
Selvaria and get our dick punched in multiple times, we're gonna go do the thing.
Aksha.
We have to do the tank trial, the Lancer trial, and the engineer trial still.
That tank trial is actually evil.
No, the Lance trial is the evil one. We didn't like fully do the tank trial because we didn't
Oh,
have
so
any
that
leads
was
at
the
the time.
Lancer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Vivi,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry for cutting you off again.
Don't worry about it.
But
But yeah, I'm saying it like makes sense if you're gonna have if you like don't have recoilless rifles to have like a pole you kind of like stick in the ground to absorb the recoil.
Alright, what is
from
my
the launcher.
engineer thing? Imperials are over the
There
operation.
were a
area
couple of
until
early
spawn.
anti-tank things that worked sort of like that.
Okay, can't use orders. Great. Welkin, over here. Great.
Oh no! Wait, which one is this?
The engineer elite mission.
Oh crumbs!
Is it bad?
But yeah, it's funny how like most strategy games they're supposed to be like military will have you like have guys directly into your command who would like totally not be integrated under your command on a permanent basis in like any real world military because they don't want to deal with like attachments and stuff. Because like the way it would work is like, for example, you wouldn't have a fucking tank in an infantry squad. That's not how it works. If your squad, like if your platoon needs armored support, you would have a tank squad, which is usually just a tank, attached to your command for the duration of an operation.
Oh, great.
From
the Edelweiss...
somewhere else in the Force Org.
Oh.
What's the dealio? Oh no.
We have to get
no,
over there,
bad.
repair the tank so that we can get the tank to the end point.
Ah. And I'm guessing the Edelweiss can't move at all.
No, the Edelweiss's
and
treads are
attack.
destroyed.
Enemy spotted.
Just stay calm and get it done.
And this whole area is fraught with
Okay, a tank crew would have been trained to fix that on the field themselves.
Think you can stop
We
me?
had one who could fix it in the field ourselves, but he got
True.
killed.
Jeez.
What?
I missed
I did
my
have a-
grenade shot so fucking bad that I just needed to redo that. Mulligan.
Speaking of mulligans, I have a suggestion.
Yes?
Not only will it encourage you to carry on doing this with multiple people, but the idea is that it makes the warfare a little bit more dangerous. You only get one mulligan per guest. Or you have a mulligan that can only be replenished by a points thing given to us by chat.
Why do you want me to
Yeah,
suffer?
it's very funny seeing this game again, since I played it last when I was like quite young, and didn't have like the amount of knowledge I did, even though I had the World War II autism then. And like looking at like what the apparent Force Org is and being like, what the fuck? How does this army work?
I just have the autism.
Didn't realize my suggestion was that bad that it was ignored.
No, I'm taking the suggestion in. I asked, why do you want me to suffer?
I just figured it make the world a little. It might make it a little bit more dangerous, and rather than just sort of, okay, I'm just going to rush them forward. It might be a bit more because we want to keep everybody. We want to keep everybody alive, but at the same time, you know, it is a very dangerous situation, and it does add a little bit more tension, a little bit more suspense.
Holy fuck!
I'm looking at Senpai with 250,000 points.
So the mulligans are probably going to cost 100,000 points each.
Well,
These are all. This is just a suggestion.
Right away.
Oh, I was more concerned about Alicia nearly getting mollywopped
It's our
right
own
there.
secret garden.
It's our own secret garden, guys.
Oh,
That's okay. You're taking Alicia's #1 fan.
Here you go, Miss Alicia.
Lesbian in the military, likely place for a lesbian to be.
Thank you.
Okay, so
She's out of
engineers
her-
Have you
Alex.
seen the breakdown in sexualities of women in the military? And how lesbians are like overrepresented by like 5 or 6 times?
Yeah.
she's in her element and at the same
Think you
time
can
out of
stop
it,
me?
because there should be a Home Depot like.
Yeah? Yeah? You're gonna
within
aim
her
at me?
vicinity.
You're gonna aim at me? Like, you're approaching me?
Like, man, you're screwed.
There are so many lesbians in the military.
I'm
By
gonna see if
contrast,
there's a
most men in the military
I
are
am
like,
a nice
typically
man,
unless you're in the
man.
fucking Navy.
If I
Which is
capture
famous
this,
for
I can
being where
start
all the gay
calling
men
in
are.
people.
I'm on.
What I am
Check
gonna
out the
do,
baby.
though, what I am gonna do... Think fast, motherfucker.
Here I come.
Boom! Straight in the face.
Sir, how are you alive?
Oh, that is a tank! That is a straight up motherfucking tank right there.
I'll try my best.
So there's two. Okay.
Wow, now it won't hurt when I trip.
Claudia, how are you this clumsy?
No, but we wouldn't change her for the world, let's be honest.
I almost shot my drill instructor. Whoops.
Holy fuck, this whole place is designed to kill the Edelweiss.
How did she survive grenade training then?
She didn't. Claudia's just a vivid hallucination.
Vivi, the accident was 5 years ago. You have to let go of Claudia.
Either that, or this is where we find out that, you know, Galia is actually the head of the of some sort of horrid research department, and she's some sort of, you know, $1 million Claudia.
Doc, hun,
Yep.
sweetie,
Yep.
that's just
I'm
an
not
average
gonna-
project. That's just an average day in the city of Project Moon.
I know.
Right away.
It's fucked up in that city.
Project Moon reference. Yo.
Cause like every story I've heard of someone fucking dying in training camp, it's during grenade training.
Hi, sir. I have better
It's
range
like
than
the
you.
most dangerous part.
Okay, I've
Because
finished.
people got like real bad nerves and grenades are insanely dangerous, and so people fucking drop the grenade and get fucking exploded
That
all the
subject was
time.
fucking lucky by PM standards. Yeah, remind me to take you down the rabbit hole of Project Moon one of these days, both of you.
Of course.
It's terrifying. Please don't be a Lancer. Guess what? It's a fucking Lancer!
Underminer fire!
Oh, golly gee, I wonder what it is.
Also, it's interesting that they went with the stick-style grenades instead of the pineapple style.
I'm scared. I have to rush an engineer over there pronto. Doc, I'm scared.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Be scared.
Which, like, are not only bad because they don't fly through the air very well, but, like, even though you can get more leverage to throw them, but also, like, they arm when you pull the pin. Unlike the US-style pineapple grenades that arm when you let go of them.
Fuck!
Think you can stop me?
Because we've explained this before, you know how like a grenade has like a little handle on it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry,
so pulling
panicking a
the
little
pin
here.
does... Yeah, pulling the pin does not arm the grenade.
Right away.
The pin is just there to hold the handle in place while you don't have it in your hand. You firmly grasp it so that the handle is in your grasp.
Firmly grasp it, says
And you
Patrick
pull the
Star.
pin, and now once you let go of the grenade, the handle, which is spring-loaded, flies up. And this strikes like a striker that lights
Looks
the
like another
fuse
tank.
and causes the grenade to arm when you let go, not when you pull the pin. In fact, it's a common thing for drill instructors to show people to demonstrate this is to literally just pull the pin on a grenade and keep talking while holding it in their hand.
No.
Yeah, until the little lever, sort of the safety lever, flies off, the grenade isn't primed.
Yeah, you can just put
So-
the pin back in.
This should do it.
Hell yeah, Dallas!
Okay.
I'm assuming they
Dallas.
use a smoke grenade variant, because, you know, they don't accidentally want to die. Because that's probably one of the stupidest ways to go out. Just try to pull a prank on a bunch of
About that.
E1s. No, less than that actually. What, E0? That's
Yeah.
that's basic training. Yeah. And then you just
Oh,
fucking
are you-
explode.
You might have to get around.
But yeah, you can pull the pin on a grenade, and it doesn't start yet. But those like
Thankfully.
stick-style German grenades, they do arm once you pull the grenade, once you pull the pin, which means it's way easier to blow yourself up with them.
Thankfully, Alicia
Fuck.
is strong in her own right.
And that happened all of the time.
Didn't it have a much longer
I think
period
it
of
did.
time. Yeah.
I think it did.
I think it was like 30 seconds, or maybe even longer.
Yeah, it was really long. It was long enough for someone to pick it up and throw it back to.
Hi, Rika. Hi,
Rika.
Rika.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we're gonna get Dallas as close as possible.
It was not a very good grenade design.
The design is
no,
very
but
human.
Aesthetically, I suppose aesthetically, it does really suit the time period, and it's endemic of grenades of this era. Even though the pineapple and the baseball style grenades were invented in this area, when people think of grenades from this sort of era, they're
I have to
thinking
cap
of
that
the
next
potato
turn.
masher.
I have to cap that camp next turn, guys.
Drive it. Throw it back. Yes, sir.
It just starts twerking.
Also, a
starts,
thing that
doing this.
that virtually no
GG.
video game gets right is that a frag grenade's kill radius is larger than you can physically throw it.
Yeah, because like it's not the explosion that matters, it's the fragmentation.
Yeah, it'll kill you from 30 meters away.
Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense being called a fragmentation grenade.
Yeah, so you have to be in cover to throw it and not kill yourself.
I really gotta take out this dude before I send it to Edelweiss, but I have to take care of the encampment of motherfuckers.
Okay, I got an idea, if I may.
Yeah.
If I may. We know Alicia's rifle is very, very good.
At crossfire, as is Rosie's.
But it's more... Alicia's rifle also has quite a high level of damage for armored vehicles as well.
They both do. Hers is essentially the same version as Alicia's, but machine gun.
Ah, right, okay. Then, yeah, you already know what I was going to say. Get them both inside and just have them just doing everything they can to inconvenience that particular tank.
How heavy are
The tank
these
up
guns?
here or the tanks down there?
Yes.
Both of them got it. My main concern is all these motherfucking reinforcements coming in.
I mean, rifles are pretty heavy.
Well, you could just sit Rosie there and let her really wail on.
Problem being the crossfire of the tanks. Well, not the crossfire, but like the fact that they can unload tank rounds into her mouth.
I'm on.
Yeah.
Damn, I'd like to unload into your mouth. Wish someone would unload in my mouth.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Bob?
You forget, gay chicken means nothing to me. I don't feel shit. It's great.
I mean, is it gay
Well, it
chicken?
wouldn't be gay
She's a
because
woman.
I'm a woman, but...
Yeah. Time and place,
Fuck.
Vivi.
Straight chicken.
Straight chicken.
My turn, okay?
I think we can just put Bob in the category of down to clown.
Oh my god. Sweet merciful chicken god. Thank you for hitting the nut button.
Oh, hi, FBI agent. What are you doing in my house?
Hi, crap
oh, no.
bag.
I'm on. Ain't no stopping me.
Think fast, motherfucker.
Here I come.
This shit means nothing to me, man.
Okay.
I'm Rosie.
God, I love Dracula Flow.
I love Dracula Flow as well.
What do you mean? Yes, I am in my late 20s. What?
My turn, okay?
I think
27.
I think that's a joke about Dracula Flow, you know. Ho! Ho! Hey, Doc, I found out why we can't go against those medium tanks.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Now we
I
need
also
to capture
noted
that
before that the, like, machine gun on the back of the turret is, like, very particularly Japanese.
It does make sense a lot with such a sensitive piece of gear at the back.
played this game?
Oh my god.
Now we
But
have
yeah,
a
it's like I don't think I've ever
reason.
seen that anywhere except on Japanese tanks in World War II, is having a second machine gun on the back of the tank. On the back of the turret.
Also, Celtic, or no, Celtic. You can thank Doc for this idea.
Hi, Pascal.
It's because Bob is just a little guy, and you know, then he turns on you.
Mind you, I gave myself a big gun.
In your end,
Doc just gave me a bigger one.
Hi. Why? Why? Hi, Hetza.
Okay. Hi, Hetza.
Great. Thank you. May I have another?
Now, these aren't particularly complicated foogies for the most part. But I am glad.
Oh my god, he
people
missed!
I am glad people do enjoy them.
Absolutely, Doc. Seriously, all this means a lot. So thank you again, man.
I felt everybody should be in uniform for the military game.
By the way, do you know that the famous Finnish sniper Simo Heiha didn't even have a fucking scope for his rifle?
No.
Yeah, the reason was so they couldn't see the lens flare, right?
Yeah, he was sniping with fucking irons, but also I think he just wasn't issued one.
My bad. Not lens flare, that doesn't exist. Lens glare.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just sniping with the fucking irons, which is crazy.
He got... Wait, let me double check his kill count.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Okay.
Donald Havery? No, wait, no. That's a serial killer. Fuck.
Can you...
I've seen some disputing of Simo Heiha's exact kill count. It's like 500 people.
I'm gonna take care of Rosie this turn. Don't worry about that.
Hetza the Boat Engine. Hello, yes, we are playing Valkyria Chronicles. Welcome on in.
We can use the Wikipedia page for his kill count.
Don't let them break through.
Yeah, he was a savant when it came to sniping. Hello, Mr. Medium Tank. Goodbye, Mr. Medium Tank.
That's what you get for trying to kill our best girl.
Speaking of best girls,
This ain't nothing. New target sighted.
run away.
I've lost visual on the target.
Good. I'm glad you lost visual on me. I'm gonna go sit in my bitch corner and cry for a moment. It hurts. Everything hurts. I have a battle boo-boo. Vivi, I need you to kiss it better.
Yep. Simo Heiha.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sniped approximately 542 Soviet soldiers in World War II.
Yeah, that's the official count, though I've seen some like disputes of it, but yeah.
Either way. Fucking war hero.
Booklets. It's time to panic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, then I'm gonna panic.
How British of you. Wonderful.
I can't panic without tea. That's uncivilized.
I'm guessing the way that you panic is like shaking.
I like that this guy's just
cup
walking
of
back
tea
and forth wherever the fuck
on a
he is.
plate.
just you need to have the tea and the spoon in the tea, so you have the rattling against the mug.
Exactly.
Entering combat.
Also,
Alright.
obviously, that person was just patrolling.
Hostile sighted.
Can I land this shot?
Oh, I was going to ask. I mean, it's a bit of a
I can!
yes.
And then we'll have Dallas come up and take out some of these mines. We don't have to worry about that
Hostile
mine fight.
Squeeze on past.
Like a glove.
Think thin thoughts.
I like how when you go, like, I mentioned the Soviet emphasis on snipers, but, like, I like how if you scroll down on the Wikipedia page to, like, the list of it's, like, list of World War II snipers, little drop down, like, almost all of them are Soviet. Famous snipers from World War II.
Hello, sir!
Which is insane.
Hello, Gordon. Look, Gordon, rope!
There's 2 listed for Canada, 1 for Czechoslovakia, 1 for Finland, 4 for Germany, and then like, I don't know, 30 for the Soviet Union, and then 1 for New Zealand.
Okay.
Wait. Did Dallas just take out a sniper?
Yes.
Good on you, Dallas.
I'm proud of our little menace.
Our little war criminal.
Fuck you, 3! That guy
Okay,
ducked
so that
a mortar
guy is-
round to the face.
And lived.
President Gremlin, let's go, lesbians.
We're gonna try and get Alicia back so that we can take out some
List
tanks.
of Soviet
great, they got
snipers
us
and a
Lancer.
few on the Western Front, I guess, yeah? Oh god, the Soviets loved their snipers. There's so many snipers.
It's okay. If you can get
Also
behind
famously
them,
allowed women to be snipers.
They're all medium tanks. I can't get behind them because they have the turrets on the back.
you can with the Edelweiss.
True.
What's the reason why they allowed women to be snipers? Because that is pretty uncommon.
I have to take down all those mines.
I mean, in
really quick for
general,
Edelweiss.
the Red Army had more women than other armies.
What was the plan there?
Because communists were progressive. Like, it's literally just the Soviet Union was more progressive than the other countries.
So they didn't have any
What's your plan here, bud? Are you gonna try and walk
gender
around?
requirements for the army.
They were still sexist, and especially when it came to like frontline roles. But no, they just had women in a lot more roles.
Huh.
They were
I think it
relatively
was
more
also-
progressive, and that like was a general trend throughout the Cold War. Is the Soviet Union was more progressive than its Western counterparts. When
I think there was also a
to
level of
women's rights.
I think there was also a level of pragmatism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
No!
does make sense. Yo,
Fuck!
Dallas! No!
Okay.
Wait a minute.
There's actually a book about this called "Why Women Have Better Sex Under Socialism."
That is
I gotta
really
take
interesting.
that. I gotta take the hit.
About the history of.
I mean, so long as I'm on this.
It was a
line,
dud.
Women in the Soviet Union.
I do have to ask, and you have to listen to this hypothetical. Dallas is a name, which
Yeah.
most likely means the city of Dallas exists in Valkyria Chronicles,
Dallas is named after a guy, though.
which either means that a place, sure, we can go with Dallas the guy, but we could also say that the entire country, state of Texas exists.
What? No.
See, that's not entirely true, Senpai. Russian World War II doctrine was focused on what is called defeat in detail, which is the piece-by-piece dismantlement of an enemy force by bringing large sections of your force to bear against small sections of the enemy's.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta fucking save
This
Dallas.
is I think it started off with
But I gotta
the
repair
Romans.
the Edelweiss right now first. I
Where-
can save Dallas
while
from
back, but,
Crossfire.
The Russians very heavily emphasized defeat in detail and attacking enemy supply lines. They had a doctrine called Deep Battle, which you can read about.
Holy fuck.
Holy
fuck.
There are a lot of popular misconceptions about the way the Red Army fought in World War II because the Red Army didn't, like, divulge the way it fought to the Western Allies because it expected they would be its enemies next.
Holy McFucking Christ, that's a lot of men.
So for a long time, most of the information Westerners had on the World War II Red Army was from the perspective of Nazi officers.
Briefly, just to kind of interrupt to give a little bit of my thoughts on the current battle situation. They all seem to be moving into one place, so you could probably drop a mortar on them.
Yeah, there's that. Okay.
Oh yeah, like Nazi memoirs about the Eastern Front are like full of lies, full of just outright lies and fabrications.
That man suffered
that
greatly.
people took for granted in the West.
I'm gonna take out them with the mortar this turn.
Until the opening of the Soviet archives after the fall of the Soviet Union.
Easy like
a
what?
better understanding
3?
of the
No,
World War II
4
Red Army.
people right there. Nice.
I mean, it only took out 3, but 3 out of 4 is still amazing for numbers.
Really good. Yeah.
I think you need to get Rosie in to start whittling down some of those.
I can't get Rosie
Lancers.
in yet.
Like the idea that the
because the
Soviet
enemy tank
Union
is
just
right
sort of
there.
like threw dudes at the enemy until they ran out of bullets. That is something Nazis 100% made up to justify how they lost against racial inferiors.
In their eyes.
Yeah. That is not true at all. That is not remotely true. What is true is that the Soviet Union had vastly superior strategic mobility to the German army because the Germans were still moving their dudes around on horses.
Here we go.
And because of that, they were able to practice defeat in detail to great effect by bringing large amounts of their forces to fight against small, isolated chunks of German forces. Which, like, if you are on the German side of that, and you have the particular ideological blinders that the Slavs are, like, racially inferior simpletons incapable of complex tactics, you must, like, assume there are simply an enormous horde of Russians overwhelming you.
Okay.
Instead of the fact that you're being defeated and detailed.
I am proud to say we have saved our lesbian and Alicia.
Yes.
And now we have to...
Even countries that did do human waves, like China, like, that's not how human waves tactics actually work. It's not just throwing people at them until they all die and then you throw more at them.
I'm occupying the space right now.
You throw one group of people at the enemy, and then they
Very nice.
retreat, and then you throw another group of people at the enemy, and then they retreat, and you do that to keep constant pressure on them, like waves beating on a shore. That's why it's called human waves. Because the
There we
waves
go.
go in and out.
And here I thought it was just cause big numbers.
No,
Is there an
dumbass.
elite on this map, Doc?
No, there does not seem to be any elites outside of the
Okay, all I need to know.
newspaper reporter missions and the story missions.
Like, yeah, human wave tactics aren't dumb. They're a way for you to maximize the advantage of numbers when you don't have much else going for you. Because the stupid thing to do would be to just throw all your troops at the enemy. But no, human waves is that you break your force up into groups and you have them go one after another and then pull back, so that your enemy is under constant pressure but faced with new, fresh troops.
There was a
who are
name
well-rested
dude
and
in the Trooper
well-supplied
Challenge
each-
and the
with each
Scout
new
Challenge.
wave.
There's not always going to be a named dude, is all. So there's just 3 Lancers over here patrolling back and forth, just doing their own thing, huh? Oh, I'm sorry! You fucking what?! What? There's a guy over there? What? What? Huh? Rosie, go. Find him. Murk him.
Rosie. Kill.
Let's call him Catherine as well, just in case. No, not retreat.
Wasn't there a named dude in the Trooper challenge?
Yes, there was. I already answered that question.
Okay, let me have a look. See.
It probably
Thank you.
probably wasn't heard by you guys.
Honestly, I'd rather just stay home.
Probably didn't hear that.
Are these the expert skirmishers?
Yes, these are the expert skirmishes.
All right. No, from the look of things, there is one in the...
Hoya manarawayanande. Ah, sorry.
No, these aren't the expert skirmishers. These are just...
There is a dude up here somewhere, so we could send the Edelweiss over here and destroy those.
But yeah, it's part of why I get mad when I see like bad takes about the Red Army. Is it's not just like getting offended on behalf of like the Russian people, because it's like largely because it's like actual racist lies from Nazis.
Damage minimal.
It's also because I really like the Soviet Red Army. I think they were really cool in World War II, despite all the bad things they did. And they're
Under
like,
minor fire.
Okay.
and so it makes me mad when people say wrong stuff about a thing I think is really cool.
Well, there's the men.
Hey, it's the guys.
Damage minimal.
Oh no, they can only deal 1,200 damage to me.
You're welcome, Senpai.
Is this Homer's challenge?
Yes.
Then apparently there is a guy called Kanzar the Lynx.
Minor damage.
It's all but hidden at the very bottom of the map, close to the eastern entrance to the port.
Okay, I'm gonna go over that way with Alicia once we take out this other. I'm gonna find him. I'm also gonna panic. Oh, thank God he lives.
I think the one real major shortcoming of the Soviet Red Army in World War II was their lack of man-portable anti-tank weapons.
I don't mean to like detract from any of this, and I'm not trying to downplay it at all, but it feels like we're drifting away from the game.
True.
To start talking about all this. Not to say that it's a bad thing.
Oh, wait. Kanzar is hidden at the bottom of the map in the mission that he's in. He is also, but in this one,
I'm just gonna go exploring.
Someone else. Yeah, go exploring. Okay. The information I'm getting is contradictory at best. Unless Gremlin knows.
Enemy sighted.
Do we know what class they are?
Nope.
Enemy sighted.
I'm just gonna take out
That
this.
gun is so funny. It's so large. It's like as long as she is.
Oh yeah, she's got a big old. We call it the compensator.
When have we ever called it that?
Looks like she's compensating for something.
That's one. Shut up.
The only reason why I say this is because, you know, Panzer's a tank name, so it might just be a guy in a tank, and if you send out your troop over there, they might just die.
Hi guys. I'm done with you shooting my new tank. I am quite honestly
Lady of Death.
over you.
Roger.
And a 1. And a 2. Ragdoll.
Also, another thing, I'm pretty sure the Soviets were the only major army in World War II who had snipers operate alone. Whereas this game has your snipers like operating alone, but they would have been in teams in like every army but the Soviet one.
Enemy sighted.
And the M2 Stinger.
Call this a stinger? If you get
That's like-
punched, does that mean that you get feathered? Or socked?
Bob, what?
I'll try my best.
A stinger being the name of something that kills you, that doesn't seem like it correlates, you know?
I have no
I
clue
don't
what the hell
know
you just said.
a whole lot about the Pacific Theater, admittedly.
Thank you.
Compared to the
mic went out.
war in Europe and Africa.
Okay, it looks like mean, we could just start making our way out of here. Yeah, let's just clear her out.
Here we go.
We gotta get out of here anyway. Well, we protected everyone.
So, what do you get from this?
Experience, money.
Hostile sighted.
I think from what I've been able to dig up, he is in
Actually,
the
one more
bottom.
random World War II thing that is not like related to the game at all. You know how I like keep ragging on the Germans for transporting their troops using horses?
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like the Italians who literally issued their troops bicycles.
That's right. Bicycle. Bicycle.
What did you say, Doc?
The Italians issued their
No,
troops
I'm asking Doc
bicycles.
Cyanide, not Doc
Oh,
Vivi.
sorry. Okay, yeah.
The
That's how
named
we got
guy.
2 docs.
Doc?
Yes.
You said there was a guy?
From what I can tell, he is in the bottom left-hand corner.
My turn, okay?
Okay. Alicia, hunt. And I'm not trying to downplay all the talk. Like this is great talk and all, but it is kind of detracting from the purpose of the game and all that. I'm not saying to stop it outright, but we have talked over each other a little bit.
My turn, okay?
I think the game inspires this level of conversation because
No,
it's
it does.
so...
I fully agree to that. I just want to make sure that we're not talking over each other and no one's feeling like they're getting cut out. But that's just me. And no one here feels like they're getting talked over too much or being cut out, right?
turn, okay?
So far?
Of course not.
No.
I think he's in that area you passed where you had the anti-tank, the tank blockage bit. So I think he might be in that area. Or he might be in this long area again, which is kind of D1 to D1 and south. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah,
Out of D1 to E1?
No, a D1 as in the bit that the tank can't go, like, but yeah, behind that wall.
Don't know how we can get behind that wall.
No, I don't know either. But he seems to be, according to this view, he seems to be.
Yeah, there's no ladder.
sense where-
There's no way to get into this area.
It doesn't make any sense where this guy is. This information is really not very useful or
I'm just gonna have Alicia finish
I-
exploring this zone next turn.
Just okay. There's one other place I might have gotten left from right wrong on this one, and he might be over in that. He is in an anti-tank bit, so between F4 and F5.
Well, Alicia's gonna make her way on over there after this.
So,
How many
bottom
turns do I have?
east.
I have 20 turns. I have 20 turns. 20 turns. 20 turns. I can sniff out this motherfucker in that time.
We're under fire here. Requesting backup.
So, Vivi,
Yes.
I have a question for you then.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to Ragnite and all that, is there any sort of real-world equivalent that could be made as an analog to Ragnite? Considering its uses...
Well, Ragnite just kind of does everything, right?
Yeah, it's almost like a panacea.
Uranium.
Which, like,
No,
I'm gonna be real, most of our medicines are petroleum products.
Huh.
Like, a huge portion of medicines are, in fact, petroleum products. Which just kind of, like, makes Ragnite just be petroleum. Except it glows blue for some reason.
Magic petroleum.
Yeah.
I mean, petrol would be a lot more. Sorry, gasoline would be a lot more interesting if it did glow blue.
Squints eyes at you.
The concept of oil is Ragnite.
Enemy unit spotted.
What?
Use it for cooking, call that olive oil.
You
use it for your car. Call that olive oil, or maybe even vegetable oil. What?
Why were you up there?
Probably because he thought he wouldn't get shot if he was all the way down here.
It's one of those the things in fantasy where it's like it's an quote unquote energy source where it's vague what form that energy takes. And not clear how that is transformed into useful work. Because the author doesn't know how engineering works. Or either that or they don't care. It's just vague energy. Where it's like, what do you mean energy?
Energy.
But
SpongeBob
is it considered
can't sing
unstable?
Imagination.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Jesus.
Gordon Bennett.
Mine's bigger.
He's equipped with the one that's the precursor to yours. That's why it hurts so much.
This is also why I hate people referring to like lasers and stuff as like energy weapons, because everything's a fucking energy weapon.
Yep. Energy as in the Force.
How would you describe a laser weapon as it was intended then? A light-based energy weapon? A non
Well, I just say
energy
beam
weapon?
weapons.
Hi, Unseen.
I just say beam weapons to encompass lasers and particle beams.
You got
Because,
phasers.
like, phasers aren't real.
Yeah, no, I'm just listing out all the different versions. You got phasers,
But-
photons, beams, lasers.
Yeah, energy, but like people act like energy is a discrete thing, and it's like that's not how it works.
I think you just picked up another version of the rifle that Alicia has.
Alicia has
No.
the ZM Car 7.
Is this the 8?
This is the 9. I smile big and wide. No, Alicia has an 8. Oh, it's a minimal upgrade, but still an upgrade. Oh, mama.
I think the best part about this is just the fact that you can give this to another person.
I'm going to have to say, I think Ted has earned it.
He's dead.
We now have 2 very powerful beans. Okay. Well, our scouts are very well equipped now.
How much time do you have left, Paige? I know you've got to go.
About an hour before peak starts.
About an hour? Okay, grand. Would it be okay to go and quickly make a cup of tea and be back in a sec?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you you can't.
Does anyone need anything whilst I'm up?
Can you grab me a cup?
Yeah, it's going to take a while to get to you.
Just comes back with an empty cup.
I got like a UPS package midstream. Open it. It's just a wet box.
Actually, that would be a really cool novelty mug. Just like a parcel. But with the top, a square mug with the top open, which looks like a parcel.
Oh, that would, yeah.
This is the silliest thing that I own, but I love it. One Christmas, someone took a sketch that I did of the lead character from my book and put it on a mug for me, and it's one of my prized possessions. And it's the silliest thing because it costs like £10 on online from an online store. But it was just a case of, it's like I have my own merch. I am so happy.
Honestly, I'd love to get that. That sounds fucking cool. You know, I have nothing to really spend money on right now.
Do we have any space left for
No, I really don't have space in the Edelweiss. I mean, I could do some.
Are there any beach episodes left?
No. No.
Aw.
I mean, it's really not that expensive, but all the new upgrades coming in are pretty expensive. I was gonna say I could just buy all the auxiliary things for the Edelweiss, but that might add up.
It's more if we have any space in the Edelweiss, we might as well see if anything fits into that space.
We only have a 1x1 space. Welcome back, Vivi.
Oh, only a 1x1. Okay. Well, now that one dock has returned, the other dock is going to depart to make that tea. I'll be right back.
What even is a 1x1 Lego brick?
A 1x1 brick? It's just a 1x1 brick.
No, it's a bad queso quote.
I know nothing about queso. I'm gonna be honest. I know nothing.
Darn. Darn it.
I didn't even know how to
sorry.
spell his name properly.
Yeah, I haven't been talking much just because I've been distracted by something.
Oh no, you're fine. I also just sent that DM to you, just to show you you're perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Homer's challenge was completed.
Hooray!
Now we only have the other two hells to go through.
That Lancer trial is just evil.
The tank brigade is fucking disgusting to fight.
There's gotta be like things online on how to beat it, right?
Oh, you can beat it. It's just you're gonna be under so much heavy fire, you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do.
All right, let's start off with what you're allowed to do. In total,
Because for some reason,
you're
those
allowed to
motherfuckers
bring
are
any
so
class.
goddamn accurate.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that those foxholes are going to be a huge help. Because
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're supposed to be.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you the Landcar M1R.
It sucks that you can't like
You get
bring
the
a
Landcar
tank of your
M3R.
own and then just, do smoke rounds.
See, I don't have a tank. That's the thing.
Yeah. That is the thing.
Okay, quickly, whilst the kettle boils, I'm going to say some Ted heresy here. Maybe we should actually give that rifle to Dallas so that when we have an engineer going out, they have something they can defend themselves with.
That is an interesting thought.
I know it is Ted heresy.
Huh. You make a strong argument, especially considering... Yeah, you make a very strong argument on this case.
Because regardless if we take Ted with us or without us, we are usually taking Dallas somewhere.
This is more of a bang for your buck kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Elite tank mission or elite lancer mission?
I would say, I'd actually think we should do another story mission.
Do we have the time to, is the question.
I think we do.
Let's find out.
I feel like we might have time for something.
Because I want to do those elite missions because we get some cool shit
After
from them.
wresting it from the Empire's control, Squad 7 left Brule
We get
for
some more
Nalgene,
lore.
the stage for this war's grandest battle.
Grandest battle, huh?
Even as they traveled, an increasing number of soldiers streamed into both camps. Both sides braced to feel the brunt of the other's army in the fight for all of Gallia.
Yes. Also, a little thing I have noticed, Irene Collar is her married name because she
As I've
finished the
said
book when
100
she was
times
married.
now, I strongly recommend
You're
a
kidding.
change of tactics.
Because she's Irene Elliott,
The
I think,
disparity
when
in
we
numbers
know
makes
her.
lunacy to send the Gallian forces on an all-out attack. We'd stand better chances centered around our defensive holdings, fending off advances.
The enemy have gathered in one place for us. We can't let this chance slip by.
Goddamn arrogant John DiMaggio.
That is John DiMaggio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
General,
Holy shit.
we lack
Nice.
the manpower to break through an enemy force that large.
If we're short on soldiers, why aren't you out drafting more farmhands for us?
Do
You're
you
starting to sound like an
honestly plan
Imperial
to let our
yourself.
countrymen die
Oh my
needlessly
God.
out there?
Like, sir?
When attack, if not now, Varrot? We will win this battle. We must. We'll throw everything Gallia's got at them. A few casualties are going to be inevitable.
Let me guess, you're not one of them.
If you've got time to sit there fretting, go
Yes.
light a fire under those yokels of yours.
So as a reminder, he's of noble birth and like he's born and raised military bred. But of course, because he's of a high rank, he doesn't have to go out into the front lines. I command you to go to the front lines for me. He's a bitch.
Bitch.
Which is
Sorry,
a
I'm late.
common thing in media focused on the military, but like it strikes me as something that only someone who hasn't been part of the military would think of. As like, oh, those
Wait, I
officers
gotcha.
like
Yeah.
staying in their tents.
From-
When it's like the ones who like insist on involving themselves in frontline operations and micromanaging shit that are the worst to deal with.
Yeah.
And get the most people killed.
Everybody ready to go? I would argue it's an antiquated
All set and
view
waiting
of
for the word.
problem
It
of
sure looks like the enemy's got us in
because
Yeah.
it very much comes from that Napoleonic thing
invading
of,
front's nearly
well,
all
I
here.
am of noble birth.
I
I
made
have
my
bought
peace with
myself a
it and all, but-
captaincy. Therefore, I am now in charge of these guys because I
Can I
paid
say
for it.
something?
Yeah.
I grew up in an orphanage. I don't have a family, and I always thought I was alone. But Welkin showed me I was wrong.
So,
That I wasn't alone at all. Not anymore.
anything that Alicia
Seven
does,
are
canonically,
my family now.
is fatherless behavior.
I am going to fucking kick you in the grundle.
The squad's your family.
You can't. He's in the tank.
I'm going to flip the tank. No, hey, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flip the tank.
Get rotated, Bob.
I'm here alongside
No.
my family.
I have flipped the tank in anger.
Family, huh? My old folks are
Oh,
gone.
God.
I got no siblings, but I bet this is what it's like.
That just means I'm aiming at you
Siblings of
now.
Mine would have grown up a lot better acting than you lot.
Yeah? Yeah? You know what? You know what? You know what, Bob? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, Bob? Blows you up with mind.
Wow!
Sounds odd to
Damn,
say
those
it,
mind
but
bullets got right in the
you're right.
Ragnite engine.
And I bet Isara's watching over
Blows
us
you
all.
up with mind. Lick my balls.
My fucking Fugi.
Let's go do this.
And I was on that
let's go
Fugi.
play
Stop
holes
blowing
in
it
those
up.
tanks.
Yeah.
We'll get through this.
Can you guys stop throwing up death flags as well? Come on. Well, I'm gonna have to fight her now, aren't I? She's a boss. It's a boss battle. Great!
Your Grace, all troops have arrived at Nagyar in adopted combat positions.
No, nice
Make it
get here.
so. Silvaria, you have never failed me in your loyalties thus far. I exist because you exist, one aside the other. You go
Maximilian?
with my trust.
Girl?
Sir,
Fix your hair.
you are too kind.
He doesn't need to. He has the laurel
I
wreath.
was a worthless wretch before you brought me into the light of your Grace's company.
The laurel wreath is
My
highlighting his
parents
bad
before I
hair
could
day.
know them. Thrown into that research facility. The object of heinous experiments and deprived of human contact. But your Grace took me from that place. Raised me to be a human before a Valkyria.
Yeah, his idea of raising a human is kind of inhuman, though. You have no remorse.
Then awaken the powers within you.
What's a remorse?
I betrayed the trust you placed in me.
No, Grace. Once I learned that the Valkyria's powers stir only when the body faces death.
Oh.
I didn't hesitate a moment. I would gladly pierce this breast again, even now.
So she can only use magic when she's on the verge of death, huh?
I think she could only use magic because she nearly died.
When you granted me the
She
shield
realized she had
from the
to activate
ruins,
her Valkyria essence. She basically had to put herself next to death, hence why she stabbed herself.
Huh.
Never until then had I thought to feel
Though,
pride in the Valkyria's blood within me.
No, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Now is the time to show the world
spoilers.
the power that blood holds.
Yes, you might want to contemplate the implications of that, but nothing more.
No, I was going to make a very tasteless joke about the fact that to do that, given the size of her breast, she would have to use a very large knife.
Oh my god.
I can only apologize.
Oh, that's making me cringe, that idea. Oh no.
So 4B is leading me to believe that Alicia might be the Valkyria, then. If we're going off of the scene here in 13.2, 13.4-B might lead to Alicia facing death. Doc, your tea.
Yeah, hold on.
Selvaria. Destroyer.
There we go.
Hi, Jers. Okay. So this is... Holy fuck. This is a full-on... Oh, yep, there she is. You see that glowing? That's not normal.
Tanks at 015. Gallian
I think
forces
that's mercury poisoning.
approximately 2 regiments.
Silly fools. Now feel the power of the Valkyria.
The Valkyria or Valkyra?
I don't know.
They seem to
Might be an older
both
man.
interchangeably.
Oh! She got stronger, guys!
Wasn't Silvaria designed by a hentai artist?
If that's the case, probably makes sense.
Because I just remembered that.
Did not know that until this point.
My Lord Maximilian, this time we will win.
As were the tanks? Damn.
Hey, good
Yeah,
for
I mean,
him.
you've seen how sexy the tanks are. I'm so sorry, I'm getting tired and my restraint
Don't
is
be sorry,
waning.
this is a
You
good
are
shit.
fine. The fact that you're able to make me pause.
This is a
The restraint I had is waning.
Okay. Okay. The Imperial forces are holed up in an expansive network of trenches. We have trenches.
We are doing proper World War One.
Do your best to avoid
I wonder
enemy
what
fire.
that
And the fucking magic! The giant fucking laser that petrified a tank and blew it up.
Welcome to the flashbacks.
You'll
By the
notice a
way,
broad patch of no
definitely.
man's land between their trenches and ours. Great. You won't have your tanks to start with this time. Great.
It's weird thinking about how the whole Valkyria thing comes from, like weird Nazi esotericism about the origins of the Aryan race.
It's wild.
Because sometimes you look into the shit the Nazis actually believed and you're like, what the fuck? Where they're like, the Aryans, before they interbred with the lesser races, were like 8 feet tall and had psychic powers.
Damn.
They were kind of delulu.
Can't believe. Yeah. Their entire ideology was too, because fuck them.
I think we may need Dallas on this one, mainly because...
Absolutely, I'm taking Dallas on this one.
And
And
they
you know
came
what?
from inside the hollow earth.
I want to put a flat earther and a hollow earther in a room together and see who comes out alive.
We have a answer from Resident Gremlin. Thank you very much to our Valkyria Chronicles lore master here. Valkyria are the descendants. Valkyria are the original people.
Ah.
Huh.
So saying the power of the Valkyria is I am going to show you the power of the ancient peoples, and saying this person is a Valkyria is this person is currently a descendant of the Valkyria.
Okay, I'm gonna... I feel like I should take one more sniper just to be safe.
Like, this reminds me of, like, I've seen, like, a lot of comments on how, like, a lot of conspiracy theories would make good, like, fantasy world building, and I'm like, maybe don't do that, because they are mostly Nazi shit when you get down to it.
Yeah, let's not.
Dude, make the moon alive. You know,
one's
go
going to come
wild.
down a
Don't
slipping
limit
path.
yourself here.
There were Nazis on the moon as well.
And
Please
alive.
don't take the Nazi conspiracy theories.
Are you serious?
Say that
Oh, great.
elves are actually rabbits. I don't know.
Incoming
Be
enemy
creative.
rocket impact. Please clear the area. I mean,
Oops,
she
all
said
close.
we're safe so long as we're in the trenches, right?
Yes.
So long as
You've
you
got
remain...
both snipers on the wrong side because there is a sniper nest on the left-hand side there.
Fuck.
Did you save before? Yeah, you did.
Huh.
That was one of your 3 mulligans.
And she said, so long as you're in the trenches, we can't be hit by rocket fire. So I can leave the people in there. Right? Right. Right.
Yeah.
Also, my name is Jers. Gnomes use a long corgi as a subway system across countries. You joke about that, but corgi knights used to be a thing in some sort of folk tales.
I gotta be
Some
real here,
small
what the
fairies
fuck is
used to
the
ride
purpose of
corgis.
gnomes?
You know.
Gnomes are there to...
They're gonna
Why do they exist as a separate fantasy race from halflings?
Because
Well,
that one's
actually,
actually kind of easy.
that one, I believe. I mean, I don't know, but it feels to me that gnomes are kind of a conglomeration of all things like brownies, piskies, piskeens.
I guess. Have I ever mentioned
Well,
that time where on a Neverwinter Nights roleplay server, I had a character who campaigned to classify gnomes as a monster race in order to legalize hate crimes against them?
Damn.
What?
That's actually crazy.
Could you say that again, please? A little bit slower.
Sentences I never thought I would hear.
I played a character on a Neverwinter Nights roleplay server whose goal was to legalize hate crimes against gnomes.
Hi, Sapo. Oh, shit. You
Hi,
must die
Sapo.
first.
This is in large part because I hated all the people who played gnomes on the server.
I'm doing pretty good. We're gonna be swapping over to Peak soon.
Like, I just dislike them personally, and also I just think gnomes are dumb, and you don't need gnomes when you already have halflings.
I think again, gnomes.
Yeah, but halflings are also that. Halflings are also
hadn't
based on
finished.
household spirits.
I'm gonna
Were you
go...
gonna say, Doc?
Oh, you're gonna head out, Bob?
No. I'm gonna go defend the gnomes. I'll let Doc speak first.
It was just more now in modern folk tales and fantasy and things. They very much fill different aspects of what they are. It's sort of a gnome is very much a I am a guy that does a thing, rather than a halfling, which is very much I am a homebody until something happens. It's very much almost like 2 different kettles of fish in that particular regard.
Okay, we gotta move from trench to trench
I
to
still
trench.
think gnomes are redundant.
And I'm gonna bat for the gnomes for this.
And also they have
Here's
weird
something.
freaky body proportions and I hate it.
Yeah, they have bigger ears, because they're adorable.
They're Ganata Ganoblin.
No, they have like Like grotesquely large heads and weirdly shaped arms in D&D.
They're Gnotic and
I hate it.
They're Gnotic and elf.
Gnotic and elf.
Yeah.
Well, they should be classified as the same kind of creature as goblins so that you can kill them on sight.
Jesus Christ, Vivi. I feel like we're learning something about you.
Here's my defense for gnomes. Gnomes.
Gnomes.
Mr. Gomez. From
I want to hear this defense of gomes.
My biggest one right here is the fact that ultimately halflings, no matter what fantasy race you put them in, I'm talking Lord of the Rings, D&D, I think even Pathfinder, they almost always seem like
hell yeah.
They're just people but shorter. Gnomes, on the other hand, have a lot more, mysticism with them. You got that Fey bullcrap that everyone loves to talk
Fey
about.
bullshit.
They got those. Yeah. You got.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, gnomes and halflings are just different takes on the same concept, which is various Fey domestic spirits.
And so are kobolds and goblins. And hobgoblins and ghouls, if I remember correctly, and
I
just
feel
all
like every
sorts of
setting that
little
has
guys.
gnomes in them struggles to like give gnomes a role in the setting.
Have you seen Dungeon
Life
Mesh
Force,
by any chance, Phoebe?
Yes, I forget there were gnomes in that.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
we're gonna
there.
spend this turn moving these guys. No, this turn is okay now. Dallas will be fine there.
I think that person on the right there needs a vice to the face.
And also, I think part of my animosity towards gnomes comes from both the experience on that Neverwinter Night server, but also my experience with D&D as a whole, which is that the people who play gnomish characters are very annoying.
I mean, I know a couple of
That's
people who
fair.
like choose to have their VTuber be a gnome and all that, and they,
Yeah.
they're awesome people. But I
I
have
know
seen
Elysia, and
I have
she's
seen
great.
many people play gnomes and be like, try to justify them as, I'm just a silly little guy. I'm gonna steal something
Yes,
now.
exactly that kind of person. The person who's like
They
thinks
just
they're
wanna
the comic
play-
relief and ruins the campaign.
Like, this is mine now.
Players that play gnomes as goblins is honestly really annoying. Which is why the distinction between the two is kind of important. That
But
and
like,
with
I know a
halflings.
lot of people play goblins who don't play them that way. It's like the gnome players in particular who like are like, haha, I'm gonna go out of my way to derail this campaign because I think it'll make a funny green text to post
I have
on
to
4chan.
find a way to get past this thing now.
I think you're gonna have to kind of cross over and then go around behind it.
Yeah. I may have to just pop someone up here.
But
and send them
if
across.
you either far right or in the middle there by the sort of or the left sort of thing, and then just take the long way round.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to. I'm still waiting to hear from Hulky when I need to be popping on over. So we may wind up saving mid-fight and just picking up where we left off. Next.
That's okay. Then it will be like proper trench warfare where we end up waiting around in the mud for a little while.
We've been fighting for a week.
I mean, every version of Warfare is mostly just waiting.
We just edit our foogies to
Okay, so
be
let's see what happens
really
here.
muddy.
I saw someone observe that the amount of walking in Lord of the Rings was probably influenced by Tolkien's time fighting in World War I.
I just got disconnected from my own chat. Wonderful.
Because of like how much just walking that involved.
There's another one.
All right, totally not Simba. Let's do this. Jesus fucking Christ, the crossfire from that thing.
Like, if you've never actually read Lord of the Rings and only know the movies, you might not know how much time they spend fucking just walking in the book.
Twitch is a functional platform. True!
Leave it all to me.
Like,
I
it
don't
would just be
know
like
if
entire
that's right.
chapters of them just walking. And it's
Yeah,
like, what
a lot
the
of
fuck?
songs too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Vice.
Found a target.
I'm just gonna have Vice take out this gun encampment so I can get Aika across really quick?
I'll take care of it.
Ay, ay, ay. Sure.
You could probably take that base, to be honest with you.
That might be a good idea. Yeah.
I mean, I have to. Because it's a chance to stop all the rocket fire, for one thing. Oh my god, there's so many mines out there. Ah! Seema the Younger. Good to see you again.
That's it. That is the elite.
Seema the Younger. The Younger title is like sons, right? Not younger brothers?
It's usually a case of, it's like Seema the Younger would be the child or the grandchild of Seema the Elder.
Yeah. Largo, we were gonna have you cross this zone only when we have the rockets all stopped, because actually, we might be able to get you across right now, bud. Because I'm confident I'm gonna need some heavy fire support. Hi, American Catboy.
And, you know...
Meow, 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 meow. Arf, arf, arf. How about that? I can do that, too.
Moving out.
How you doing? Oh, by the way, this gun is... Again, this gun is bigger than the last one.
Target sighted. Now we take it out.
Alright, what's gonna help with the damage? Better bullets? No. Better, maybe, smarter stock? No. How about you make the gun bigger? Yeah!
Bigger gun! More DACA!
More DACA, boys!
More
That's
DACA!
how we do it! Yeah!
Oh, just...
I hope I hope you're gonna be okay, bud.
Oh, man, that... Poor dog.
What do you mean, poor dog? Poor Jers. Jers has to fucking clean it.
Everyone get ready to...
Smug dog, then.
Okay,
Resident Gremlin. For a shortened version of Lord of the Rings, see Tom Hardy's The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the It's My Book, and they'll walk if I tell them to.
You know what? You don't want to poke fun at Lord of the Rings and all that. Remember the whole eagles that saved them, and all that originally? Why
That
did they
don't
just
show
take
up
the
later?
eagles in the first place? They could have just taken the eagles and flown over and just been done with it in like a day. They literally had the ability to be done with this shit in a day.
Leave it back up to me.
I can't remember why they can't take... There is an actual reason why they can't take the eagles, but I can't remember it.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Witch King.
Way too much damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Gremlin.
You know, still one of the funniest ways to kill off a villain. No man can kill me. I am no man. Stabs him in the fucking face.
It's very Macbeth in that way.
Oh wait, I can't leave her up here. I can't leave her up here. She'll get hit so hard by the rockets. Well, I could send her over to the next trench.
Lady Death, don't die now. Please.
Okay.
Also, just the start running is something for sure.
Wait, I mean, person stabbed. Yeah. I have to hurry up and take out that, I have to make my way over to that base camp before Silvaria shows up. Because I really don't want her to show the fuck up. Vice, are you? I was gonna ask if he's blind, but he does have the monocle. Thank you. Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong on this one, but I do believe Tolkien was alluding to the whole Macbethian side of things with the whole thing of no man born of woman can kill me, which sounds like an impossibility. But it's like, oh, well, technically I wasn't born of a woman because I was cesarean section. That's very fast and loose with the rules there, my guy.
Enemy spotted.
I mean, he's right, but he's still in science.
Have you got visual on the target?
In the words of Marge Simpson.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, it's so high. Bang, bang, baby! Aika, you nearly died. Don't be so flippant about this.
Bang Bang Baby. Title uttered in World War II.
You know, I'm reminded of the Bang Babies in the DC universe. Their own version of mutants. Remember Static Shock?
It's really
Static Shock, yeah.
funny that they chose that name of all things for them.
Let's do this thing.
In what
All right,
way?
we gotta keep this PG.
Bang Babies.
Bang Babies.
It's just funny.
Enemy sight.
Yeah. God, Static Shock was such a good show.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a lot of cartoons from that particular era were actually fantastic.
Well, yeah.
Good writers, legitimately. Now, some are unfortunately forgotten, but still.
It handled a lot of
Also,
really great topics.
what is it with black people and electricity powers? Why is it so common?
Okay, I didn't want to really say anything about that, but like we've got Black Lightning, Static Shock. There's, I mean, lightning powers
Storm.
are cool. Storm. I don't know if there's like any quote unquote significance behind it, but it's just like it could just be like, hey, we thought it was cool.
I know. It's like one of those things that's just weirdly common.
Right?
We got, oh yeah, Black Adam 2.
One shot is all it takes to kill this dude. So I'm gonna unload 50 shots into him.
Vice joined you on that one.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
Hello.
Oh. Welcome in, Jers.
Hello, Jers.
Hey, Jers, let me pop your ping on. Where's yours?
Yippee.
Oh, there you are.
I was hiding.
A perfect place for you now. Look at the stream, everybody.
Thank you.
That's
again,
exactly
Tom.
why I that's exactly
my
why I
God.
did that one.
It's so perfect.
It does really work.
Again, everyone.
Now
Thank
I'm just
you.
thinking, like, okay, now I'm just thinking of it as like a fucking howdah on Paige's head.
Good.
Support companion.
Okay, no more rocket salvos, which means I can send everyone across. And Welkin has arrived.
Right in her like a fucking elephant.
Sonnet, thank you very much again for this. This is looking amazing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So I was only able to listen in. Is that the woman that's pulled the knife out of her chest?
To confront her directly.
Yeah, she's fucking bonkers.
I heard some of it. I only had audio for the drive pack. Also, Bob, +1 to the
Sending a few
behavior
tank
joke.
rounds into her.
Of course.
Unloading a few tank rounds into her might be
cackled at
best. Oh.
I shake your hand.
Sonnet, I also love how you give me, the guy with no actual working eyes, the sniper rifle.
Where
This
is
shall
she?
surely
Oh,
end poorly.
fuck, she's there.
Oh, that's a problem.
And I have to make my way all the way up here. And, oh, for fuck's sake, there's a tank here. Of course there's a McFucking tank.
McDonald's buy her tank? And sponsor tank?
Okay, you may have to get some people.
Holy fucking crap.
You may have to get some people retreated.
Yeah? Maybe I shouldn't have taken... I probably shouldn't have taken that and gotten everyone up there. Yeah, good thing we saved before this.
Yes. But let's see what we can do. We are
The enemy
here.
army doesn't want you to know this, but you can use shotguns and flamethrowers.
Yeah, and she has a fucking magic lance. The fuck you want me to do?
She's in a trench, right? You get like a passive bonus.
No, she's not in a trench. She's just there on the fucking field.
She's just standing there, menacing me.
Luckily, your tank kind of just ignores the damage.
Yeah, thankfully that can ignore the fucking damage of her.
Just inconvenience her.
Please? Inconvenience.
Consider the following. Howitzer shot.
Wait a minute.
Hi, Erksign.
Yo.
Welcome on in.
Welcome on in. Y'all, are we forgetting the
Speaking of the
cutscene
first time
where
chat.
she specifically destroys that tank?
Are we forgetting the cutscene where she parried a tank round and shrugged it off like it was fucking nothing?
For fairness, we didn't see her off screen after that bit where she might have been going, "Oh dear, my rotator cuff." We didn't see that.
True.
There's two paths. There's like I'm looking at both my hands. There's two paths I can take for this kind of joke. Do I pick the path of God forbid women do anything, or oh God, marry Sue? Which timeline shall I choose?
I'm
I think
gonna
that just feeds both sides.
I'm gonna retreat
Yeah.
someone for
Whatever
turn
you choose,
so that we
I
can
will
advance
say
into the next
yours.
camp.
You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
How you doing, Erksign?
Hiyo.
I do have to get ready to hang out with Hulky.
That is true.
I need to hop out
As he
and go get dinner anyways.
Before you leave, I give you a big ol' smooch on the forehead and thank you for stopping on in.
Mwah. Thank you.
very
my
gay.
wife. My wife.
It's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
Good night.
Good night.
Looking
Have a good
forward
night.
to
Good
Spaceship
night,
Talk
and
this
thank you for
Saturday.
joining.
Same.
Thank you
Okay,
so
good
much
night.
for joining us.
I love that her whole turn is just her taking out a tank that's not one of ours.
Is it friendly?
If we're hit
fire?
with that, it's all
We
over.
need to proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah, she's kind of fucking nutty with it. Oh, hi. Oh, hi!
My roommate's awesome. After
Thank you
cleaning
for-
up the dog poo, they just waved incense around the office.
Shit.
Damage minimal.
Dallas! Dallas!
I need a medic bag.
I need a medic bag.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
We send our snipers retreating via your order.
Nice, please.
So that we can get them summoned to the nearby camp and then send them up the sniper tower just to the south of that camp.
Yeah, I can only retreat one per turn.
That's fine. We've got one in reserve anyway. So
I'm gonna retreat Marina, which means I can summon her next turn immediately.
You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
I am gonna...
What's it called?
Call him Marina. Call him Largo.
Marina.
shoot the Valkyrie again. The Valkyrie?
I'm gonna shoot her
Go
with
Valkyrie.
the Shamrock. So this whole thing for this section is shoot her with the tanks, put them in the trench.
Hide in a little hidey hole. So she does not laser beam you.
Just shoot her with the tank.
Sweetness. Hey.
Simply make her Swiss cheese. Or a
I'm glad
red
Vivi
mist.
isn't here for this bit because I think Vivi would have like
Oh, I have to take out this
an
cannon
aneurysm?
while I'm at it.
Why the abusive bug virus?
Okay, she doesn't do crossfire when she's purple.
Yeah.
You're purple now.
You know who else is purple?
Don't you even.
Secret technique.
Imaginary technique. Hello, purple.
And it's just like a beautiful piano cover. Plays in the background.
Gremlin, I'm trying my best. I can't hit for shit. There's a reason I only play explosive classes in most shooter games. I can't aim.
I gotta take out these fucks while I'm at it.
My turn, okay?
And then I'm gonna try and cap that camp really quick.
Make sure to stay.
My favorite game, Dodge the Demigod.
Yeah. I mean, she essentially is a demigod at this point. Hey, Cena the Younger, I'm gonna need you to, like...
Hey, yo, youngster, can you, like,
Why isn't
die?
yours a Lancer? Because yours is our sniper.
Yes, it's funnier.
That, and we just kept on getting put up high, so I decided to make Jers into a little sniper's nest.
If I stand here, he can't come down the ladder.
No, he cannot.
That's the theory.
That's really funny.
You're stuck up there. Haha. Nana boo boo, I'm better than you.
We don't actually have a Lancer, so I might have to redo mine so that I am the Lancer.
What time does the peak thing start?
In 12 minutes.
Okay.
We got 12 minutes to win. We can do this.
Yo, fucking cock! Yo!
The Younger.
Me whenever I try to play sniper in TF2.
Doc, I think that was on you this time. We should be fine. And then instantly misses.
Yeah,
it's just...
I'll add my name to the Book of Hubris.
Yep.
I'm gonna retreat Catherine next turn after this, anyways. I'm gonna retire Catherine after this.
In all fairness, Catherine has had a lot of brain damage.
Yeah?
Damage.
Right away.
I forgot we gave Dallas the stupid gun.
It's her own secret garden. Can't get close enough. Well, maybe could.
You might
But
as well
I don't want to
fire
run the
anyway.
risk of Selvarying me.
Well, I meant you might as well fire anyway, just because it would be amusing.
It's all question mark damage. Hulky says he's gonna hop in Discord soonish. So we will
Tell him to
have
hop in.
to save and, you know...
Tell him to hop in here.
Well, no, we're doing something with 2 people that aren't on the server.
Not on the server yet.
I mean, Hulky's the one that's organized this, so we're going over to his place. She's going Super Saiyan for this turn. I wonder what happens if I shoot her with 2 tanks. I mean, I can't turn her powers off entirely.
No.
What?
Well, never mind. We're starting this mission again.
And such is
The
life.
game itself said, you know what? Yeah, no, you go, Paige. You go hang out with Hulky.
Yeah,
girl."
the game was very much a case of, no, you know what, no.
Real funny, though.
Well, we know what the fuck we need to do next time.
Yeah.
We just have to make
Next
sure.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
We just have to not take that one rocket camp immediately and work our way up to take both sides. Take both sides, then take rocket camp, then push our way up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take the advanced camps here, then take rocket camp, then move up.
And it gives me enough time to read
And when
my
when we see her do that beam attack, it's like, oh, if we take one hit from that, we're dead. Hide in the fucking trenches.
It's funny.
YouTube, thank you for being here for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.